Hey, did y'all see LeBron post though?
What he just posted something?
Yeah, what Bleacher Report posted
I missed it.
that he reportedly that his first decision for the 2010 free agency was New York.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
But the reason why he didn't go was a horrible meeting.
Disaster.
Yeah, James
He probably always wanted to go to a big market team. But
Yeah,
he
no, of course, because his brand would have.
Yeah, he wanted to stay on the East Coast, and then New York is the biggest market on the East Coast. But then the Knicks are a trash ass organization.
Actually, New York is the biggest market in the country. Like, period.
No, but I'm saying they're a trash organization, or the owner not cool.
Oh yeah, no, of course, no.
GM wasn't good at the time, so he's like, okay, go play with Pat Riley.
He knows he's gonna win wherever he goes. That's LeBron. LeBron knows wherever he wins, he's gonna go. Like wherever he goes, he's gonna win. I just feel like his brand value would have tripled in New York compared to anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause imagine him like on Times Square with because New York Knicks would have marketed the hell out of LeBron. That's for a fact.
Yep.
They want to make sure he was the front page on everything.
Yeah, he would have been on everything.
Yeah, he would have made a bag over there.
Yeah, ready?
Was Melo out of New York by 2010 or no?
Say it again.
Was Melo out of New York by 2010?
No, he wasn't there yet, I don't think.
He was in Denver, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I truly don't care. You know what I'm saying? I just Demond, you a TikToker now?
Oh no, he was there. He on the Knicks in 2011. What'd you say?
I was looking at the video the other day. I ain't gonna lie to you, Bruiser. You look like 42 Doug a little bit, just a little bit. You're like 42 Doug. Like I just like I was watching the video and I saw you had like the twist down. I'm like, oh, this is Doug. It don't matter. He get money. You know, ain't this. He get money.
I heard Sorry released the tape. Was it good?
Nah. I didn't hear it. I just know he be with Baby and them. So
only added 2 songs off there.
Y'all ready? I think it's us four.
Ready.
More Charlie John in later. All right, bet. Welcome to episode 65 of the Pack Life Podcast. I'm your host, Bruiser Carter, along with family. We got beside me. Come on, guys.
What's going on?
Diagonal of me, we got my boy, my brother, Cut Carter.
Cut through.
And last but not least, we got my boy Fabe, who's been putting up stellar numbers, coming off the bench in rotation, getting extra minutes night in, night out every week.
Baker is still trash.
Why you doing Baker like that, man? He ain't doing
It's just, bro, I'm not a believer. I will not believe Cleveland. I don't.
Gentlemen, how are you guys doing?
Doing great.
Good, man. We good.
How you doing, Cut? You're fresh off a Madden win. I can see the smile in your face.
Yeah, somebody.
What was the score? I need stats. What was the stats?
45-17.
Oh, that's a blowout. Jeez.
Yeah, I had to drop him off. Oh yeah, I took a picture because he been talking. He been talking. I ain't posted in the chat. I'm staying humble, but I'm on a revenge tour.
You staying humble. You have the playoffs.
No, I'm not. Every week they say I still got a chance. Every week they say it was like he keeps this up. They still may get in. I'm like, yeah.
Yo, ain't a lot of commentators that matter than the most disrespectful people in the world. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
They said this was probably the most like aware I heard them. They was like, with that win, they keep their playoff hopes alive, and with that loss, no first round bye for them.
Nah, the FIFA commentators worse. Them like when you miss a shot, they be like, "Oh, just a terrible shot." Really, them boys on FIFA don't play.
Nah, the worst one would be like, "Oh, 21st in this drive, first pass, first pick."
That was a lot of first on this drive. Yeah, bro.
Not the best one.
It's horrible.
I mute them when they be like, and he had 4 interceptions last week.
The favorite one be before halftime when they be like, "Who's coming in to give us the halftime news?" The coach. Coach.
We get a little slap happy up here.
Yo, when you skip it too, you be like, "Oh, that's from coach. Back to the game, baby."
Yeah, they be like, I guess they didn't want to hear what coach had to say.
They treat him like David Aldridge on 2K.
Yeah,
David Aldridge be like, that's great analysis, David. Back to we can start with football. The big news yesterday. Demond ran to my room and was like, "You see the news? You see the news?" I was like, "What news?" He like, "Cam to the Patriots." I said, "Cam Newton?" He said, Yeah. Well, I mean, we all saw this coming, I believe, but we never actually thought it would have happened. It took till June 29th to do it. So, Damon, give me your thoughts on it. Why did Cam choose New England, and why did New England choose Cam?
Honestly, it was a shock to me, not because he went to New England, but the fact that he did do it in this time of Corona. I thought a lot of players, like Clowney, I thought players are holding out to go travel different places, but I mean, he was gonna get a minimum deal at this point. But for Cam, I think it's really about showing the doubters at this point. As far as New England, I mean, in my mindset, and we can tell by predicting records, it was never tank mode for them. I believe they were in the position to trade Joe Thuney, maybe get a pick, try to market that, see if they could trade up for Fields or Lawrence. But we'll see what happens with them. As far as this year, they're still in win now mode. It remains to be seen if Stidham will get the nod. I doubt that with them bringing Cam in, but we'll just have to see. But let's hold our horses. I see people talking about Super Bowls, and hold on. Cam was up for a reason. He still got a lot to prove with the shoulder, with the foot. So congrats to Cam on the job offer. But, I mean, instead of a 2-team race, and that was if Tua was going to start, in my opinion, it now just becomes a 3-team race in the AFC East.
Well, Clay don't even think – well, he think they get 2 added wins from our predicted schedules. He said at best 6 and 10. Is that right, Cut?
So, I mean, I looked at the schedule we posted earlier, and I was looking at the L's we was talking about. And I mean, I don't think it's him though. I just think the knock on him in Carolina was he didn't have no receivers. And now he's going to another team with no receivers. So what's
on him was he can't throw the football.
And then I'm saying no people say
that was my problem was
people had that, but people love to say like he didn't have no receivers. He only had his best receiver was Steve Smith. Steve Smith left, and then all he had was Greg Olsen for all them years.
That's true.
And then I feel like now you go into the Patriots, and who do you really have that's better than what you had? Nobody better than. I don't think anybody they have is better than DJ Moore. So
I would agree, but at the same time, I look at the offense that they're gonna run. It's not gonna be quarterback
hard. No, yeah, and I was about to say that Panthers try to do all this extra stuff that college style stuff. Bill keep it real simple on offense for the most part. He don't really like the offensive coordinator that do too much. Josh McDaniels is a decent, OC, so he could probably. I say decent because decent, but you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not knocking him. I'm saying he good. Like he good enough to work with Cam and help him get better. But then I go to the defense. I mean, he had a defense in Carolina. This defense is better, but that's all he always was kind of in a similar situation. And then I look at their schedule and I see we had them losing to the Seahawks. I still see them losing to the Seahawks. Week 2. We had them losing to the Raiders week 3. I said, okay, they could win this game with Cam like easily, probably. I mean, without them, they probably could have won it too, but I just felt like the Raiders would win that one because, everybody trying to win. It's any given Sunday. They got the Chiefs, they're going to still lose. They got the Broncos. Somebody tried to say they would beat the Broncos.
I think
drunk.
Like I said in chat, that week 5 game gonna determine how the season goes. I think they're gonna start their first 4 games 2-2. If they beat Denver, they're going before the bye. They're gonna be good.
Who they beating in the first 4 weeks though?
I got them beating the Raiders and the Dolphins.
The week 1 game and then I can see them winning week 1. The Raiders, okay, maybe they losing to the Seahawks, Chiefs off top. I don't think they're gonna beat the Broncos. I don't think they're gonna beat the Niners. I don't think they're gonna beat the Bills. Both times we had them getting swept by the Bills. I said, okay, I'll give them 1. Cam could probably help them over the hump to get 1. But then
they was gonna get 1 regardless. But continue.
Because we had them, and then we got them splitting with the Dolphins, and then we got them beating the Texans. I'm not high on the Texans.
Yeah, that game was toss up to me.
Yeah, that could be in the middle. I'm fine with that. We had to pick somebody. I just think the Texans gonna be that somebody. And then we got the who is this? The Niners and the Rams. They're not beating them.
I think the Rams, Broncos, and the Texans are the 3 games to watch for their schedule to see how they.
I don't know. I think the Broncos gonna be a blowout. I ain't gonna hold you.
The Rams? I know we're not talking about the Rams right now, but I just feel like there's a lot of disrespect going on. going around in the Rams' direction.
I think so too. And I'm not high on the Rams after, what happened that I won't speak on. But
I feel like they're the sleeper
they're
team.
still a good team. Like,
Yeah.
I saw them play last year. I was like, wow. Like, they played the Falcons, but it's like Ramsey and Donald, just that alone is kind of like a selling point. The offense, people don't know that Cam Akers is really good. Like, I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't watch a lot of Florida State football, but I know who he is.
No, he's straight. He's straight.
I was like, he's not no slouch. Like, people like, well, Gurley gone. Cam Akers, first of all, Cam Akers is good. The Henderson dude is good. They back up Darrell Henderson. I mean, he played last year. People don't understand. Like, Gurley wasn't there. So
the knock on them is their O-line, of course, how they won't be.
Yeah.
And Jared Goff's arm. I think Jared's arm is not consistent.
Yeah.
He's a decent quarterback. He could definitely win games. I mean, he's been in Super Bowls. I mean, he's been in Super Bowls. I think his arm is not consistent.
Like Jared Goff. I'm not.
Jared Goff
I'm
is
not a big
trash.
fan of him, but
Jared Goff is trash. It's just funny to me how
He always knows time.
people can talk about coaching matters and Sean McVay. If you put every coach in the league, he's at the top in coach winning percentage.
Wait, what are you arguing? I didn't say he was trash.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
If people say coaching matters, I think him and Jared Goff have one of the best quarterback head coach relationships in the league. They have one of the best wide receiver cores now. Brandon Cooks is gone, but we've seen Josh come up and step and play. Now you got Cooper Kupp. We know he put up 10 touchdowns off a comeback year. We know what Robert Woods is capable of. So I think the Rams are the sleeper team in the NFC. That's my
Sleeper. Okay.
Is it my turn on Cam's contract?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at his contract now. I think the reason why he signed his contract with any other team that he got was based on the it says that incentive, like it's big on incentive. So depending on how good he plays, the more money he will make. So I think they're probably the only team that probably offers him that type of. Whose TV is that?
Oh, my bad.
All right. So like I was saying, I think it's based on his play, he will make more money. I think probably based on wins, stats, any awards he get will up the money he makes in this year. I feel like that's the only team that will give him the type of contract. I felt like he'd get the bare minimum if he was assigned this year. Might would have got more if he waited out, maybe. You know what I'm saying? It's just a risk that he probably didn't want to take. He probably feels good he can play now. I've definitely seen him training with OBJ lately. He looked good. I mean, I know it's a highlight video, but he did look good when he was throwing the ball. Definitely looks bigger. He looks like Auburn size again, if you remember how he looked at Auburn. His hair, I don't know. Everything, but I mean, he looks good and everything like that. Hopefully everything works good. I don't know. I don't think they can release you're not allowed to release the incentive base, right? You're not allowed to release information or the money he can make. You're not allowed to, right?
I think they released his contract details though.
They said $7.5 million is the max he can make, and it's probably based on wins.
Yeah.
That's what it's based on.
Contract too.
But he's saying as far as them disclosing that information to us, like what he.
Yeah,
you don't hear about that till after the fact.
Yeah, you don't hear about it till after.
Because it's in contract, so they're not supposed to say. But like,
the only thing I thought this contract hurts Cam with is that thing about Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick, they have no problem running the ball 40 times to win a game. Like, they have no problem letting Cam throw like 10 times a game and win a game. They don't really care win by any means.
Yeah, but that's not bad either, though. That's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's just bad for the point it's a 1-year deal, right? So if Cam was trying to play this 1 year to get a bigger contract, his stats won't show how good he possibly can be because Bill Belichick doesn't care about stats. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't bother him if he has a 3,000-yard passer, but he wins 12 games. It doesn't bother him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He has no problem running the ball 40 times. So I'm not sure if the situation will hurt or help Cam. I think it'll help Cam based on the ability for him to take hit and just to show that he can play, that he will show better. But I don't think his stats this year will prove how good he can be for different organizations.
Do we agree? Do we agree that a healthy Cam Newton is a top? I'm gonna say top 10. A healthy Cam Newton is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. John, what do you think?
I don't think Cam Newton is a top 10 quarterback in today's NFL.
Even healthy?
Yes, a healthy Cam Newton could be possibly. I mean, he's an MVP. You can't disrespect him when it comes to ranking him amongst those who are active right now. But when you look at those quarterbacks who are becoming a new breed in this generation, like Lamar, Patrick, and people trying to mimic their game, which I don't think Cam is in a position to try to mimic and play like them anymore. I think he was an early pioneer of how they play, and they could have been inspired from him, which is why he could be top 10, you know. But right now, when playing, going out there and producing these stats that we're about to see, I don't think he'll be – well, that's tough. He may be like number 11, 12, maybe top 15 in passing yards this year, but top 10 overall, no, absolutely not.
I give him top 15. I don't give him top 10. I still feel like he's better than Matt Ryan at the quarterback, honestly. I don't like him better than any of the young guys in the last 5 years. So, like D.Y., Carson, Dak, I don't think he's better than all of them. He could fit in at 10. I just don't have a list in front of me. I'm just going off the top of the head. But I see him as a top 15 quarterback, completely healthy, though. I don't see him as a top 10.
I assume Cud and Damon agree.
I thought you was gonna call everybody name and tell them. Cam, he not top 10. I think he hasn't been top 10 for a minute. It's nothing personal against him. He just hasn't been like. Maybe the last time he might have been top 10 was that season where he first started handing the balls out to the kids and stuff. That first season, and he was running. You know, he kept doing the running around and all that, and he was hyped up.
The MVP year.
But after that, though.
I think that's when he had Norman. That was like 2014.
That's the Super Bowl year they had Norman, 2015.
Yeah, so
I
thought it was like 2016, 17, but I could be wrong. But either way, it's been a minute. But, I mean, off the top of my head, you know, Mahomes, Deshaun, Lamar, Rodgers, Drew.
You think Carson top 10?
I'm not high on Carson. Damon is. But, I mean, and they like to show that when he plays, you know, the numbers, and when he don't play, the numbers, and all of that, and he only missed this many games, and blah, blah, blah.
No, all I have to do to validate Carson is turn on the footage. He's a
baller.
Okay, wait. Concussion cut.
Derek was talking about the 2015. That was the year there, the Super Bowl.
It was 15, so it was Super Bowl.
Okay.
And I mean, like, and that's why I was saying, like, I don't see, like, the Broncos kind of showed him up when they played, so I don't see him beating the Broncos. It's the same. It's almost not the same team, but pretty close to that team. Still Von Miller team on defense.
You said it, not me. All I gotta say, you said it, not me. I'm just.
So I'm high. I like what the Broncos are doing. I just, you know, last week or the week before that, I had a problem with the 12-4 then. That's my only issue. But I don't think they're going 12-4. I think they'll be good though. I don't think they can make the playoffs. I do. But back to Cam. He's not top 10. Can he swing it that way to where he can be top 10? He might could break into it if he ball. I mean, but it's up to, like Fabe said though, like they probably not gonna let him throw the ball that much. Like the max might be like 20, 25 a game. Max.
Depends on the
Not
game.
even
got nobody to throw it to.
The high is 20, 25. And they gotta be down. Other than that, they don't
Yeah,
mind.
they have no problem running balls.
Sonny Michel and your boy, what's it, Bolden or whoever, they'll run them all game.
They'll find a running back new.
Yeah. And they'll find one too. He'll be a random guy 1 week.
Jonas Gray.
I like Sonny Michel though.
Sonny's their main guy, but if he
wasn't producing last season.
I feel like when Bill get pissed off with you, he just finds somebody else.
Oh yeah, like
and he feeds him. LeGarrette Blount ate in New England like for years. Ate like every time he ate.
Malcolm Butler. I mean, he got rid of him. Literally sat him down on the Super Bowl game.
Blunt. Don't nobody want to hit that blunt.
LeGarrette used to run like LeGarrette because he was like the first person I seen that really had like a end zone back, like a red zone back. It's like, bro, we about to feed you, and like that's like Kevin Falk used to be like. Kevin Falk was good with them too. Like he just like running backs.
JB.
Yo.
To close out this Cam conversation, I believe you said 10-6 the ceiling with Cam Newton.
10-6, yeah, 10-6 is the ceiling. 9-7 is. Well, I think it'll be based heavily on their defense, how their defense performs. Cam really don't have that many weapons, to be honest with you. So I don't really know how they're going to look offensively, but I can tell you that defense is going to be ridiculous. Bill will find a way to put Cam in position to be successful offensively, but I got to see it first in order to believe it. But I think Cam going, the fan of Cam is saying Cam going to have a breakout season. I mean, and he going to show y'all boys the 2015 Cam, MVP type Cam. So, I mean, we can only see, bro.
It's not going to be MVP season. It's definitely not. But he does have to ball out in order to
I'm saying he's gonna play like that. He's not winning
So
MVP.
you can predict his stats. What are you predicting?
So I'm
Keep
predicting
it
somewhere
realistic. Keep it
between
realistic.
like 3,500 yards, maybe 25, 26 touchdowns.
How many interceptions?
Probably about 8 or 9. Between
That'd be the
8
first
and
time
11.
he's done that too.
3,500
Between 8 and 11.
9 picks.
So we had 3,500, 25 picks. 25 TDs, 8 picks.
Yep.
His lowest amount of interception in his career is 10.
Yeah, it is 10. You ain't gonna lie, that would be his best season of all time if he had that. No, I ain't trying to be funny, but like compared to all his stats,
It would be.
It would be statistically. It would be.
That's what's funny.
it would be his best season of all time if he had that.
But it wouldn't be better than MVP year. You said how many touchdowns?
What was the MVP season?
Yeah.
35, 10, and 3,800. But he still threw 10 picks. I mean, it's lowest in his career.
How many touchdowns he had?
35 though.
He said 35.
I didn't hear him. And then that's not even including the running touchdowns.
He had 10 that year.
Oh, 10 running touchdowns?
He had 10 TDs that year rushing.
They'll probably have about 5 this year. 5
I think now that could be. I'd like to see what Bill do with that, with his ability
I think
to be.
he could have more than 5 too.
Is this our first time seeing Bill Belichick with a dual threat quarterback?
No, Jacoby Brissett, he was a little mobile, wasn't he?
Oh, he was not like
Not
Cam.
like Cam, but he was a little
Kobe
mobile.
really not mobile though. He's a pocket passer.
He's not mobile.
He has pocket mobility. He's
just black. He just
No, I'm saying
he can move so people assume he runs.
That is true, Derek. That is true.
Bruh can move a little bit.
That's
From
because
what I saw.
What black person really can't move? He
Yeah,
can
that's
move.
what
He's not a runner.
Like
He can
run
move.
read
He
options,
can
like them type of joints.
Like
I
What
ain't
I'm
gonna lie,
saying-
Marcus Russell couldn't really run though. Like that's
DeMarcus couldn't run. DeMarcus was just big.
Jamarcus obviously couldn't run because of his physical stature. And
But
that was-
DeMarcus was just big, bro. Still big. Seen him in the club. Just
Demai, you want to close us out, or before I move on, are you
Marcus
good?
Russell's a bum. That's a bum.
You know he ain't got nothing to say. He's a hater.
Nah, I'm about to say, I like to see what Cam in the red zone looks like with Bill. I like to see that. That would be good to see.
Let Demond tell it. Russell Wilson is the greatest quarterback of all time.
And switching over to another MVP quarterback, Matt Ryan says he's the best quarterback in the NFC South.
When did he say
before y'all go, I'm gonna just say that he has to say this. Why wouldn't he say this? So even though he may think he's the best, but in reality he isn't. But if you get asked that question, of course you're gonna be like, I'm the best quarterback. But we're being realistic on this podcast. John, you look ready to go. Let it loose. Is Matt Ryan the best quarterback in the NFC South?
That's obviously a no. You don't have a Super Bowl win, and there's a quarterback in your division that does. Even though I dislike Drew Brees at the moment, vehemently.
There's 2.
Who else? I'm tripping. Oh, Tom Brady. Oh, yeah, duh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that's clearly a statement, as you said, as a confidence booster. It gives Atlanta fans a lot to be hopeful for. Get them fired up. Hopefully they can be ready for a season that brings them success, unlike recent years. But I don't think he's the best quarterback in the division. I don't think a lot of people think he's the best. And there are a lot of Atlanta fans who would say, bro, Tom Brady just moved down here. So, nah, you're not. And it's going to be clear. But Brady has to have a great season. I'm not saying Matt Ryan can't outperform. I think he can have a better season. Like, he always has been known to gunsling it. He's top 10 in history right now, I want to say, in passing yards. So, I mean, he could have a great season. And, he can prove that he might be the best quarterback in that division this season, but not all time.
100% not all time. But based on last season, he's second best. People don't want to talk about that, but I am.
I disagree.
He was better than Brady last year. It's okay.
I disagree. Matt Ryan had 14 interceptions. There was numerous times in the game where Atlanta put the ball in his hands and he couldn't come through. Did against the 49ers, and I appreciated that, even though my Seahawks didn't come up clutch in Week 17. But
I did too.
When I look at Matt Ryan, I think that it cannot be put to the test of how good a quarterback he is. Somebody who came to the league in his first season and perfected the 2-minute drill. He has Julio, Calvin Ridley. Now he has Todd Gurley. We know what Todd Gurley could do running the ball. We know what he can do.
When healthy.
The Todd Gurley thing is not what I would measure with him. That's not because he's not what he used to be.
Todd Gurley still had double-digit touchdowns last year. He didn't get them.
Todd Gurley's very young though. I think he can.
He's young, but I'm saying he's not what he was. He came out hot. He was Heisman ready in college.
It's really his health. He has a problem.
It's not his fault.
Yeah,
like he can't help it. It ain't like he don't have a work ethic. His knees is bad.
Yeah, you just got to see how his
like
body.
Brandon Roy of football.
I hear y'all, but at the same time, Todd Gurley, for a number one running back, only got 223 carries last year. Still put up 800 yards with a 3.8 yards per carry, which is the second lowest of his career. But he had 12 touchdowns. He had 12 touchdowns.
Give him the ball in the red zone. He don't play till they get in
the
the
red zone back.
Yeah,
because he's hurt though. It's like it's not his fault. That's how they use it.
I don't agree with what I'm saying because I ain't gonna lie, in the playoff game he was nowhere to be found.
Against the Saints, he didn't play. I don't remember him playing.
I ain't gonna lie, like
the Dallas game he played.
Sean McVay known for that though.
But no, I'm saying I think Sean McVay likes Ty, and he didn't really want to trade him, but he had to cut him or whatever.
Because his contract.
He said because his contract was crazy, but it was like, damn, bro, I really like you, bro. I know you hurt, so when we get in the red zone, I'm gonna feed you because you deserve.
His contract was crazy relative to the team because they gave Goff a max, Brandon Cooks a max, I believe
Donald
got a max, and Ramsey,
Jalen Ramsey, yeah. So they had to get rid of his contract.
Right, you can't have like 5 at the same time. I don't think. I think it's like you can pay 4 and everybody.
It's just you won't be able to move.
Yeah,
money.
But I'm saying like it's no knock on Gurley though. Like I don't want people to think I don't like him because at UGA I loved him, and then like with the Rams it was cool till they moved to LA and when it became like our little rival or whatever. But it's like with him I see him as just his body's failing him. He reminds me of Derrick Rose a lot. Like it's like a similar story.
No, but the difference between Derrick Rose and him is his arthritis is a condition he cannot. Like no matter if he was to play healthy, like it's all not take no bang, arthritis is a problem he can't control at all. Derrick Rose would just jump out the gym and he landed wrong that one time. His problem was different to any athlete I've heard of. Like he has arthritis in his knee. That's literally like all people have that. Like
that's nerves. That's nerve damage.
But
and as long as Matt Ryan, I think Matt Ryan is smoking. I don't know. Like I don't. He might be like he might be like it's Brady and Breeze, right? And then like just Matt right there. Like I don't know. He's just not on that caliber no more. After 2016, I just haven't seen him.
Are y'all really gonna make me defend the Falcons on here?
Wait, was that your order? You said Brady then Breeze?
No.
But just 2 years ago, Matt Ryan was third in the league with 35 touchdowns.
That's why I said he's second best in the division.
Okay, we don't go by 3 years ago.
No, he's not, bro.
That was 2 years ago, and I also said if you look at the stats, Matt Ryan is free in passing yardage the past 4 years.
You're right. Don't care. So like I was saying, he's still the best quarterback in the division. I mean, ever since they're not drug testing for marijuana, he must have been heavy on the allegedly heavy on that. I don't know. I just feel like he has to say it because that's who else would say someone else is better than him. But I don't see it. I ain't gonna lie. I think he's. I don't know. After that Super Bowl, it just
third best quarterback.
I got a question. If we take away Breeze's accolades, Brady's accolades, Ryan's accolades, and Bridgewater accolades, rank the quarterbacks, and any factors can be involved, but just take away the accolades on the
accolades as in like championships, right?
Yeah, championships, all the passing stats Breeze broke. All of that. Just take that away. Just look at the quarterback play. Who will rank your quarterback in the NFC South?
Based on what play? Like last year?
I can go first?
Yes.
I'll go first. I have mine. So if we're going straight arm talent, that's pretty much what you're saying. Straight arm talent.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
If you're gonna throw him in the park and throw the ball, who we pick pretty much?
Yeah, but something like that.
Okay. So then number 1 is Breeze. Just remember straight arm talent. I'll give 2 Matt, 3 Brady, 4 Bridgewater's still in New Orleans?
Panthers quarterback.
Play for the Panthers. He's the starter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then that's about it. I think Taysom, if we counted Taysom's, I ain't gonna lie, Taysom's like you can play receiver. I ain't we're running straight option with you. I'm like, we're not throwing the ball.
My boy threw it back.
So I had Breeze, Matt, Brady, and Teddy. Straight arm talent though. He's straight arm talent, so.
Derek. If you're not ready, pass it on.
Remember, no accolades. You said straight arm.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, accuracy,
Like stuff like that. Yeah.
If I go accuracy, it's Breeze, Brady, Matt, Bridgewater. If I go arm talent, I think Matt might have the best arm out of all of them.
I agree.
Like
I don't
power,
think
like deep ball, he can throw.
power.
He has the most power out of all of them. He does.
Power.
They're old. They're 42 and 43. It's okay. That's what happened.
He has no accuracy on his deep ball. That's the only thing I like.
Accuracy is Breeze and Brady, then him. Well, Bridgewater might be more just as accurate now based on last season. No.
Okay, you said best last season.
It might be Bridgewater.
Understand that we're implying all that together though. We're not just so like,
I'm saying you did power. I was gonna do accuracy because if I do all of that, I got Matt second. He got the arm. He just don't have the accuracy. But people love to talk about it's the system he in. They tell people like, oh, he just forced the ball to Julio.
Yeah,
what do you think they're telling him in the huddle to do? Force the ball to Julio. That's what they telling him. That's what they say. He not just doing that on his own.
Demond.
He be gone. He'd have been gone. I'm telling you, the coach be like, if bro not open on his route, you know who to go to. Bet. Oh, and right, he forces him. And some people be in a situation like that where it don't work out for them. Because Drew do the same thing. Drew check down is Matt or Kamara. I mean, Mike or Kamara. Mike just be
His
open.
only option is Mike.
Shut up.
Taking shots. Demond, do you include clutchness in this scaling?
If we're talking clutch, we know who number one is.
Well, give me your top four quarterbacks in the NFC South then.
As far as clutch?
As far as anything, how you would like take it without accomplishment.
Wait, how's clutch like an arm talent though? It doesn't really like that's if we're doing that then that's different then because if we're doing straight clutch,
like any criteria you want to base this off of, you can. I'm saying, but just take away the rings and the stats and everything. Like they just 4 quarterbacks just showed up on the field: Bridgewater, Breeze, Ryan, and Brady. Rank them.
If I'm these are my quarterbacks for the NFC South heading into 2019. I've got Breeze number 1, Brady number 2, Ryan number 3, and Bridgewater number 4. But I think the criteria from 1 is gonna be 1 up there with tier 2, pushing tier 1, and then Brady and Matt Ryan will be middle of pack tier 2. 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, right around those type of numbers. Might push 4,000 yards, but nothing transcendent.
John?
My criteria is something a little bit more than just what you can't see. It's intangibles. It's also the spirit, like the hustle in you, the grit. And I think Breeze, the way he played, like he wants to win every game. And Ryan, he's a competitor, but the way Breeze plays is undeniable. It's like a dog, and it's like Brady has that in him too. And I just think that's what makes them like the GOATs. That's what makes them great. I think Ryan is getting there, but he don't have like that swagger to him like Brady and Breeze kind of do. Like they know what to do in clutch time situations. So ranking them 1 and 2 is interchangeable, but probably Breeze and Brady. Because I think I got a bias towards Breeze. I really liked him for a while. And Brady got rings. So, and then Ryan and Bridgewater. Bridgewater, I hear Dare say he like maybe could be more accurate. But honestly, last season, y'all know y'all ran the ball when Breeze was out. And he threw short passes and screen passes a lot.
Well, not every game.
He didn't run the ball. We didn't have a running back.
I get that, but
Bridgewater definitely aired y'all out in Soldier Field, sir.
Didn't have a running back.
Kamara was hurt, bro. He was not.
I know. Kamara didn't play. Latavius went stupid. He went 730. I know.
I don't know. I got Teddy stats right here, man. Teddy threw for 1,300, 9 touchdowns, 2 picks with 100. How many games? 7?
5.
1,300.
Man, let's see what he do this year. I ain't hearing none of that.
I mean,
about under 300.
That good with them.
That's solid.
And he went 5. I mean, he went 5-0. He did what he had to do, but a lot, bro. He had to make throws because we couldn't run on. We wasn't getting no real running game going. Latavius had maybe 2 good games, 1 good game during that stretch.
I can't.
He had a good game against the Bucks.
He had a good game against us. I know it was over 100.
Hey, Jalen. Rank your top 4 quarterbacks in the NFC South.
So based on the criteria that you said, I'm gonna go Brady, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna go Brady.
Tell me why.
Is he more accurate than Breeze? No. I think they throw the deep ball about the same. So, you know what I'm saying? They're tied there. But when it comes down to it, bro, the person I trust with 2 minutes left on the clock to win me the game is Brady every time. I'm sorry. Breeze, to me, I love him. I think he's a great quarterback, but he does dumb stuff in the clutch. we've seen it time and time again. So with that being said, Breeze is obviously second. Matt Ryan's obviously third, even though I really want to put him fourth because I really just don't like him. But he's third, and then Bridgewater is fifth behind Taysom.
Bridgewater's the only one under 30 years old.
May I ask you a question, Jalen?
Bridgewater's
Yes.
25.
What is it time and time again Drew Brees messing up in the clutch? I understand he didn't come through against Minnesota last year. I understand he threw the pick in the NFC Championship after getting screwed,
You still got to play.
No, but I'm saying, aside from those two games, time and time and time again, where's Drew Brees not coming up in the clutch? I can tell you he came up clutch against the Texans.
The 49ers.
The spin move against the Falcons. I can tell you that
regular season.
Well, let me go back to this. You want to talk about the odds and then all of that.
I'm just
It's
saying,
crazy because
Brady's
the thing
always
is, all of them
Brady
games
has
are lost
always showed
on
up in the postseason.
touchdowns given up by the defense, not him.
But he don't want to talk about how
it wasn't him though. Like, I get what you're saying. I get what you're trying to say. Like,
all I said was my
he did
opinion.
throw the pick
I
against
think
the Rams, but then
I think that Brady's more clutch than Breeze.
He threw a pick against the Rams and the Vikings, but at the end of the day, the defense got scored on.
No, against the Vikings, he played terrible the whole game. Like, it was bad. Like, he was really bad. I wouldn't say really bad, but he played bad. You know he played bad.
So, Jalen, if I can ask you, and Brady's so clutch, and to our viewers, I love Brady. It's probably my second favorite quarterback all time behind Russell Wilson. Right. But how does Brady get the ball 3 times under 10 minutes in the fourth quarter in the AFC wildcard game against the Tennessee Titans and can't make it happen?
And threw a pick on the
bro. The dude only had Julian Edelman to throw the ball to.
It was a bad read.
But he's clutch, right?
It's a bad read, yes, but I mean, at what point, like, bro, he's playing with nobody. He literally was playing with nobody.
But he's clutch.
Tell me, is Julian Edelman the number 1 receiver?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Multiple 100-yard, multiple 100 catch, multiple.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Y'all got it.
If you're gonna sit here and really tell me Julian Edelman is a legit number 1 receiver in the league
right
now,
for that system, the way they run it with the Wes Welkers and all the people that came before him.
Yeah,
answer me this: can you put Julian Edelman on any other team and he produced the same numbers?
He's not playing for the Patriots. He's not playing on any team. It's a different. That's
what I'm saying. You can plug but you can plug Julio on any team. Boom, he's there. You can go through every number 1 on each team, and they can pretty much play anywhere.
Even Michael Thomas.
I hope they don't cancel the season so I can see what Brady do with Mike Evans and them. I want to see.
Even Michael Thomas, Jalen.
I'm so excited.
What?
Even Michael Thomas think he could do that too?
Yes. I've never said Michael Thomas was trash, bro. I only said that Julio was better. That's it. Michael Thomas is the number 2 wide receiver in the league right now. If AB get in there, I don't know. I had to do some thinking on who would really be. I don't know. I just can't put him over AB.
What you was about to ask, Fade?
I'm just saying, though, but there's plenty of number 1 receivers that went to New England and didn't work out.
That's
like
true.
Chad Johnson did not work out.
Ocho wasn't good for them. Randy Moss worked out, well, but they didn't win with
him.
They
lost the Super Bowl.
No, I'm saying they didn't win with him, but he
Randy went 730.
His numbers was crazy.
I don't know. They run an inside like receiver system where straight tight end and slot, so they don't need a big body receiver like Julio. That's why they will never go for Julio.
And who was there with Chad? Was it Gronk was there too, right? Isn't that when they had Gronk and Hernandez?
Julian Edelman.
They had Gronk.
That's all I really.
It was Ocho and it was Ocho and Ocho went there with Randy, or was it?
I'll look it up.
Was it T.O.?
I think it was Deion.
That's when they was on the Bengals.
Okay.
Deion Branch.
How many receivers have a Super Bowl MVP?
Shoot, I don't know. If I had to guess, I would think Jerry Rice.
You're just talking because Edelman has one, which makes him elite. He has some of the best playoff wide receiver stats ever.
He is because people did ask me that question about him being like, do you think Julian Edelman can be in the Hall of Fame? And I was like, off the playoff stats, yeah. His playoff stats.
About regular season stats too.
He played well. I ain't know.
His playoff stats are like. His playoff stats are like.
I think that gives him that extra protection to go to.
Falcons game was the game.
I'm also great in the playoffs.
But dog, anybody can have a great game in the NFL. Like,
every great game, bro. This man he's actually a top tier receiver. I understand what you're saying.
Edelman's a top 10 receiver.
Whoa. Who said that?
That tier.
tier.
Oh,
Not one, obviously. Maybe not even two right now. But he's a top of the top three, you know.
He's like
I'll give him like bottom of tier 2, maybe.
Bottom
Maybe.
It's really gonna come down to Cam's arm. Like,
bottom tier.
if Cam could throw that slant route and that crossing route, he'll be fine.
Y'all ready to
He
talk about
can't.
some
I don't.
Yeah, Bruce.
Man, let's do it.
First we signed shout out Trae Young. He signed with Clutch Sports. Shout out to Trae Young.
Smart man.
He making his way to LA. He making his way to the Lakers soon, Derek.
Monopolize the market. Monopolize the market, my friend.
Trae, do y'all think
he might? I don't honestly think he's gonna leave Atlanta. I think he's gonna get somebody to come here. Atlanta's
that was my exact question I was about to ask. Do you guys
Atlanta's
see
the
Trae Young
market.
leaving after his second deal?
Nope.
Maybe his first.
Maybe no. After his second deal, if they don't give him no help, yes. So that's like he only 2 years in now. That is like 6 years from now. Yeah. He might leave.
They got a really nice young core.
And
I think they just need
if
another
he
star.
He leaves to go to the West Coast, and if he goes west, he going. Oklahoma's up on my list because he's from there. I think he would love to play Oklahoma City, and I think the big markets.
With Shaw. That'd
Will
be
Trae Young
nasty.
ever win a ring? That's the real question.
Huh?
Will Trae Young ever win a ring?
He would need help.
It depends on his team.
Yeah,
They try
he can't be
the Hawks. The way the Hawks built this team is they tried to copy that Warriors formula, like grinding and drafting and getting it right. This season was a down year. I blame it on John Collins getting suspended. I think that's a part of the reason because I feel like even if they didn't make the All-Star, they'd have been close. That 20 games without him was just like it was miserable. I ain't gonna cap. I used to just go to the bar and get drunk at the games.
I don't think they're good enough defense. They have to really lock
Yeah,
Not like
it was
bro,
too
but when he
young.
came back, it's like everything shifted. They was competing. Like even if they
But
lose,
they
it'll be
compete in
closer game.
players. Like their games aren't like how it should be for an elite team to be a playoff
But
team.
they're not a
They need
defensive.
to get people to
built
stop
team.
scoring over 100 points. They give up way
But
too many point games.
you
Like,
still gotta strap up at the end of the day.
I know you have to play defense. On their team, the best defender is Bembry and Hunter, Bembry and Reddish. So and they rookie. Two of them are rookies. So it's
That's
like
what I'm saying. They got the pieces,
it's a
bro.
young team. What you want?
Yeah, he not going nowhere. I'm saying like I'm agreeing with you. Like they gonna be nasty
And
in
they
the
got
next
to
2 to
keep
3
bad
years.
anybody get a top 5 pick now. If that pick land top 3, top 2.
I think they got to go for the
But
Edwards
you
kid.
can't win with
If they get the number 1 pick.
Oh, you talking? Oh, you done? Oh, I was about to say but you can't win with like rookies, like young players. What team you ever seen except for I guess the Sixers that could compete with a young
That's
squad?
what I'm saying. It's
They
not
need
about
better
winning now. You know what I'm saying? Because Golden State wasn't winning. People don't like
Yeah.
Golden State was
took Curry
bad
7 seasons
for
to get
years.
this. That's why I'm thinking for Trae Young. It might take him. I think he's an elite type of player like Curry because he already can.
And he already putting up numbers like them. That's what I'm saying. He put up numbers like that year 2. He
He
put up
just
numbers like that year
6
2.
more seasons to get like in flow, get a good team, get a good coach. I think I like that coach right now. I forgot his name, but
Lloyd Pierce.
You know how bad I want to say he better than Curry, but I just can't do it.
I think he can.
I think he's better than Curry. Curry year 2 went like this.
Yeah,
Bruh.
Yeah, if he better
Yeah.
than that, yeah.
And I think Curry's the reason that he is like this though, because Curry had the green light, and now it's like when people see that you can play basketball like that, it's like, well, shoot, can you do that too? And he can.
But dog, Trey handle and his
He's a better passer than Curry now. I'll give him that.
Yes.
He's a better passer than him.
off top. His
Yeah.
game is just like I don't know. His game is better than
You
like
put him
how
on a
Curry's
good
game
team,
was at
he's
this
going
time.
beyond what the NBA is.
Like
Right.
Boozy, you talking about Clutch? If Clutch was to build a team and put him with LeBron, or like somebody like that, where he could just
Over.
he could win rings.
Nah,
now.
not really. Trae Young is a defensive liability now. We can't just wipe
I mean,
that off.
Steph is too, but Steph won rings. You just got to have the right team around you.
Steph is
And I
too,
think they
but-
got that built.
Steph is too, but he not like that sweet. Like how it's like if you go look at like the
He's sweet,
points per possession, the analytics people be talking about, blah blah blah. They would say like he's like bottom of the league, like bottom 5 when it comes
What?
to Trae Young.
Whenever the
defense-
game plan is to put him in a pick and roll situation and get the switch and take advantage, you sweet on defense.
They hide him.
I'm
They
sorry.
hide him on. They
Yeah,
don't even let him guard. Like when he played Ja, he wasn't even guarding Ja Morant. He can't
Yeah.
guard Ja. Ja
They
is
gonna
also,
put him
I
on.
think, on that level too. About like and he a rookie. Ja is like that.
I feel you wanting to say Trey is better than Curry, but one thing I think Trey needs to his game is almost flawless to me. But one thing I think he can improve on, and this is also going to tie in with them getting another star player or somebody who can take some of that stress off of him, is playing off the ball. I mean, we haven't seen it because nobody can really open up nothing for them, but
And Reddish was developing though.
Cam needs to bring the ball down.
Cam
Cam
is-
I like Cam Reddish, though.
Cam needs to bring the ball down.
Cam is-
Cam Reddish
Cam
was
solid.
bringing the ball down a little bit too.
But as far as just things Trae can do, his game is almost flawless. We just need to be able to see him do it in a winning atmosphere.
It's year
Yeah.
2 though. I mean, a lot of people don't win in their first 2 years. I mean, I
Uh,
think Dame did,
Hey,
right?
bro, quick question though. Hey, bro, quick question though. Why do we assume he has to go to LA and he can't go to Philly?
Ben
'Cause
Simmons
Ben
and Trae.
definitely a clutch is on their clutch too. I don't see
Ben,
why they.
I don't think Ben won't be in Philly.
You
If
know,
I'm being
don't.
honest.
I think
I don't
Philly will
think
give him the bag and promise him a superstar. I think they will do that.
Ben,
I think
no, see, you ain't been on here when we had this combo. The problem with Philly is Embiid and Ben. One of them gotta go.
It's Embiid. Embiid don't take nothing serious. If he took his diet seriously and actually, like,
Well, I ain't gonna
literally,
lie,
that's it.
If Embiid had the
Young star does
drive,
that.
like of all time great, you would think he would be, to me, the top 5 player in the league right now.
I think
If he
Embiid
took
can be the best if he was serious, to be real with you.
So, quick question then. So, if you were Philly, would you pick Ben or Joel or Embiid?
I'm picking Ben just because, like, Joel, like, this is not even based off talent. This is just, like, Joel's thought process, how he thinks. He plays too much. Like, I don't need you on my team if you just gonna be just eating Chick-fil-A sandwiches before the game. Like, bro, what is you doing?
I don't know.
Me
To me,
personally,
I think
that
Joel
it
is.
irritates me. He not
I don't
taking the
know.
game serious.
To me, I just see the point where I think Joel is going to be. I don't know. I think it's just something to click in his head, and as soon as it clicks, I think he's going to go up from literally what is he, a top 15 player now or top 10 to y'all?
Top 15.
Nah,
No,
he top 10 right now.
The top
With
10
him-
to a
And
top
B
5
top
player,
10.
just like that. If you took it seriously, I
I give
think
him
it's
15.
I don't know about top 10.
Top 15. I think he top 2 center and he top 15.
Jalen, you say he wasn't even the best center.
He not the best center.
No, I said
Not the best center.
Joel is better.
Who the
No,
best center?
Jokic.
Jokic the best center.
I like Embiid over Jokic.
Yeah, I like Embiid over Jokic too.
Yeah,
Me
I
too.
like Embiid over Jokic.
Jokic could do everything.
I honestly think Embiid might be
On offense, Embiid can do
protect the
almost
paint.
So
anything.
Embiid on defense, sure. Okay, but I'm saying, like, honestly, if you mix Embiid and Jokic, who do you create? Do you know? I know who you get when you mix them.
Why would I mix them?
I'm saying if you took their best qualities and put it in one person, who do you get?
Oh, I don't know who do I get there.
Cat. He just on a bad situation. He has all the tangibles to be the best center in the league.
He does. He's
He
just
can shoot.
Minnesota.
He can post, defense, all that.
I like
Who you
that.
talking about, Jokic?
I don't like
Cat
that.
Cat is the best
I like that.
all
But I
around.
like Joe though.
I don't think Cat's a better post
I
player.
think Cat is person. I think Cat
Oh.
personality and the way he looked, and the whole Embiid and him beef they had or whatever. He made him look soft or whatever. But I think on the court he's everything that you would want.
Cat was hooping this season.
He's like Boogie was at one point when Boogie was
Yeah,
doing
like Sacramento
everything.
Boogie was a different breed.
Yes,
Like,
that's what Cat reminds me of. And I'm not gonna say like, cause centers kind of be like, centers don't really kind of starting to disappear.
Yeah,
So
no.
like, we call them big men. Anthony Davis the best big man in the league. We call him right?
Word.
We
Yeah,
can
he
agree on
is.
that.
He said it.
I don't know. I gotta think on that, bro.
You don't think AD the best big man
I
in
think
the league?
AD's the best big man in the league.
Yeah, I do.
West
Yeah,
is
wait,
the
who
best big man.
I think
Yeah,
AD's
I
top
think-
player in the league. So
AD, I think he's top 5 as well. I mean,
Yeah.
Giannis. I don't consider Giannis a big man, but if you want to argue him, I mean, I could live with that. But Giannis is
He's a 4.
yeah, he just.
Hey,
Giannis-
who else is on under clutch other than AD, Ben, and LeBron? If y'all know off the top of your head.
He else just signed with them.
Ben, LeBron,
ACP.
Caldwell Pope,
yeah, Draymond.
Draymond.
Is there any big stars you think that he will go? Because I think Atlanta gonna give.
Ant-Man is clutch.
Back.
Ant-Man signed with clutch.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Ant-Man
Ant-Man signed with them.
Darius Garland.
Garland is clutch. Darius
He
Bailey.
is
That's because
nice.
Garland is like
He is
LeBron.
clutch.
Like,
And John Wall clutch too. I think
All I'm gonna say, watch out for Cleveland.
John Wall.
For what?
Yeah,
Watch out for Cleveland the next couple of years, bro. Darius Garland and
Like the
Colin
Hawks.
Sexton.
Like the Hawks.
They need more than that, bro.
A couple of years too.
No, I know that, but I'm
They
saying
need to go
like
ahead
they
and trade
gonna
him. Like
they
Kevin
gonna
Love.
build.
Free Kevin Love.
Yeah, they gonna free K, but they gonna get something in the trade for him though.
I got the list. Y'all ready?
yeah,
Darius Bailey, Malik Beasley, Eric Bledsoe, Miles Bridges, Elijah Brown, KCP, Jordan Clarkson, AD, Akil Douglas, Terrence Ferguson, Darius Garland, Draymond Green, Montrezl Harrell, Taylor Horton Tucker, LeBron, Corey Joseph, Scotty Lindsey, Trey Lyles, Ben McLemore, DeJounte Murray, Nerlens Noel, Joseph Nurkic, Ike Nwamu, Levi Randolph, Mitchell Robinson, Ben Simmons, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson, Alonzo Trier, Deion Waiters, John Wall.
Okay, so all I'm seeing right now
And
is
5 of them
LA.
are Lakers. 5 of them Lakers.
I'm just saying. I just didn't know if any other athletes, any other stars were on clutch other than the 3 that we named, of course.
John Wall, I didn't know he was there, so that's.
But I think John wants to leave. I think John gonna leave Washington soon.
They've been working on that forever. He should have never re-signed with them.
Where would John Wall go? They're gonna give him like a 1 year.
I mean, they offered that boy the bag.
I agree.
I'm saying John Wall leaves. They're not gonna cut him. They gotta trade him with that contract. Somebody gonna eat that contract.
True.
I think
John Wall's contract is.
I saw Dame was on. He was on the first cover of the 2K.
4-year, $171 million. Jeez.
Somebody will take it though.
It expires.
Somebody gonna take it. But yeah, Dame Lillard is on the cover of 2K21.
20 what? This year?
21 Lillard's on the cover of 2K21.
Yeah, they said
He
like
deserves it.
They say it's 1 or 3 covers. I think Zion gonna be on another one too.
But they said but 1 or 3. But then he was like, this is the one for this current gen. So I was like, are they gonna do a different one for Xbox and a different one for PS5? Like Xbox.
Do y'all see anything funny? Y'all see a Kobe Legend Edition?
I do.
I see a Kobe Legend Edition too. The
I
$100.
thought they announced
They
that.
have like 3. It's crazy too. They have like 2 already, I think.
Yeah, I think they'll do one for him as well.
Yeah, they're gonna
2K10.
And
because they didn't have no photo shoots, so that a lot of the pictures they did were from like live photos. They got the rights to, so I could see them trying to get the rights to Kobe or Gigi, whatever, something like that. Something.
The fan cover where it's him on the ball, laying down, looking up. It looked pretty hard. It was a fan edit.
Yeah, that would have been tough.
The fan covers be better than the covers.
The fan stuff it'd be way better.
we gonna get
Speaking of covers, there is one we're talking today.
We are gonna talk about one later. Terrible fan covers. Last NBA news I got is the NBA and NBA Player Association finalized their return to play plan, and they revealed the schedules for the restart NBA season. Are you guys excited for it?
I got to comment on that because this is my little rant. So people trying to say they're trying to let the Pelicans in the playoffs because we got the easiest schedule left. Well, look here. We had the easiest schedule left for the rest of the season anyway. We didn't play nobody hard. That's why we was going to make a push to get in. So they really gave the Pelicans almost the exact same schedule they had beforehand, and they just took one good team off. I think we already played the Lakers every time. We played all the LA teams. We played Houston 4 times already. It was like one more team they took off. So they're trying to say it's a conspiracy that they're trying to let the Pelicans in over the Grizzlies or whatever.
Do you guys
it would be good for ratings.
Do you guys believe if the Pelicans get the 8th seed over the Grizzlies that Zion wins Rookie of the Year?
No, Ja's the Rookie of the Year. Give it to him.
No.
You think all the awards from beginning of the original season to the end of the original season, them awards should already be set, like no change at all.
No,
yeah. I don't want them to change nothing because this is an inconvenience, and this little 4 months off, 3 months off, however long it's been, gonna be weird.
But to me, in my opinion, and people don't agree with me, but I think LeBron winning those back-to-back games against the Bucks and the Clippers should have been number 1 in the MVP race. But people pushing Giannis, and that's what the NBA likes to do. I see more Giannis highlights than anybody. I get it, but to me, he's not the top of the MVP race. So I determine it based off the end of that and these next games to determine.
But LeBron should win MVP every year. He's the best player every year.
I think the playoffs, if they use the playoff, when they get to that point, the August point, when they finally back in groove, they can use that. But this little circuit time and all that, I don't think that should determine anything. Because the first game out, who's to say anybody balls for real? Or who's to say, like, somebody might play bad or some, you know what I'm saying? And if I just feel like it's going to be real weird.
They're going to be ready.
Harden going to put up 50. So.
Yeah, he's going to take 50. He's going to put up 50, take 20, 30 shots.
I think Dame finna go crazy. Really, bro, if Dame and them was having a good season, like his team, I would have him as my MVP.
Dame got to get in the offs. He's not even in the offs.
Yeah, that's how, And that's why I'm like, he can't win it. But, like, just based off just play, who's played the best this whole entire season, it's between him and Dame, bro. It's between LeBron and Dame. I'm tripping.
I'm talking.
For bundling made easy.
Finish your TV again, Jalen.
Nah, it's not me.
John,
I
you
turned it
watch the
down.
video?
Yeah, I think I was,
That's all the sports news I got.
All right. Since we about to hop into this music real quick, let's talk about that Pop Smoke cover. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Virgil, dog. Like,
Get him
That boy,
out
what's wrong with him?
he 0-2 in
Get him out of here.
2020.
Virgil just been letting me down, bro.
He deleted it. Oh, that's
They
whack.
said
They're not gonna use it.
I know, but he had to delete it off his Instagram. Lame-o.
So Virgil released the Pop Smoke posthumous album cover, and fans on Twitter, on social media, disliked it so much that Pop Smoke's management said they're going to revise the album cover due to it being, some are saying, lackluster.
All of what it was, bro. They bullied him into redoing it.
That's what they kept saying. It was like bullying
Yeah.
does work. That's what people kept saying.
And now
They
people are
did.
that's the
That's the
original
cover for y'all who haven't seen it.
that is terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello, Glare. Hold on.
It's a bad cover though.
Somebody
I
said
wouldn't
they
say
got-
it's
It
I
looked
don't. Okay, so this is what I had to say about it.
Well, they said they said somebody took the "What a Time to Be Alive"
Yeah,
cover,
yeah.
the Rockstar single, and just put Pop Smoke face in between it to make the cover. Twitter.
Well, I'm gonna say this about it, so Virgil gave a nice little caption, was like, me and him talked, and he talked about me doing his album cover, and he said he wanted to be like roses. He said a rose out of the concrete, and something about like the thorns of a rose having like, like whatever, like that's what that is. And they used the picture. This is the day he got killed. Like this is a picture he took the day he got killed. So I was like, this is like one of his last pictures taken. So the picture was right, I think, because it's like literally his last photo ever taken. Like it's like taken on the iPhone. So it's like cool. But then people keep saying the effects, and I kept looking at it, and I was like, the effects are weird, bro. Like it don't, and the smoke don't look legit. It looked like a cheap Photoshop job a little bit.
it does.
And then like
What's the
the
point?
face, his face tattoo, I see he tried to like make it engraved a little bit so it looked like it stand out where it says faith.
I'm gonna go last on this. I got a whole bunch to say about this movie.
So I was like, bro, I guess the shirt they did, I liked. I ain't gonna lie, I like the t-shirt. They had a shirt with it, but I guess we're not getting that either.
It looks like the $50 Virgil donated. He took it back and made that cover.
And this is the shirt. I like the shirt, and it say "Stop the Violence," whatever. But I hope whatever else they do looks better. Because if it look worse, that's just 0 for 2.
I got a custom fan art that I'm gonna use when
You gonna change the art?
yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Virgil,
Fan,
Virgil.
I like creativity, and for Virgil, for him to be in museums and doing exhibits is very underwhelming. And he's already
charging $100 for socks.
right, and he's already not in my good graces. So he just kind
Yeah.
of
It looked like
$100 for socks, but you
know,
donating $50. That's crazy.
What you said, John?
they like the AI from video games, and they like copy and paste this man. It just looks bad. It doesn't look continuous. Like, why is it so different? It's just,
What's wrong with Virgil? Why is he 0-2 in 2020?
Can I go? I want to go. I just want to go. I'm sorry. I want to go.
Yeah. Let him go.
All right. First, one thing about Virgil, if you have any of his clothes, none of his clothes are detail crazy. Most of his stuff is literally plain, and he's makes a lot of money off it. So for the fact they had him do a cover, I wasn't surprised, honestly. I knew it was gonna be trash because he wasn't gonna do a crazy cover like the fan art did. Like I seen a fan art one that did, it was crazy. Like they made they pieced it up over like blocks, and it was just hard. They had his face highlight like that. I just personally think that Virgil, he thinks everything's make it simpler, makes it hard. When in fact this one was actually kind of whack. The shirt to me was whack. The shirt is like one of those shirts you get at a funeral. It looks like that kind of shirt. I mean, he's literally
That's
a
what
creative
they
designer
meant to be out there, I guess.
but he's a creative designer for Louis Vuitton. Like, how do you that's all you put? Like, he literally took a picture, and if you know too, the picture is him wearing off-white, which is kind of like
Yeah.
like
No, it
where you
wasn't. Actually, I thought that was a Louis V jacket.
No, it's the off-white symbol with the arrows. It's literally a blue jacket and a white T-shirt he wore from a fashion show that he got. It's just, to me, it seems like Virgil just.
well, Fave knows fashion now. Come on.
No, it's just. I'm not even trying to say that. I'm trying to say like it seems like he like, not saying he didn't care, but it seems like he just trying to do what he did for his clothes and use the same like method he does and do it for the cover art. You know what I'm saying? Like he took a template he does for his clothes and did it for posthumous cover art, which was kind of whack to me. I mean, the only thing I know that Virgil did for posthumous was a Shake
But
the
it's
Room
not.
video.
This not the outfit he had on.
Let me see.
I thought this was like the same day. So it's a different outfit.
If you Google posthumous London fashion show.
Oh, it's this.
Yeah, he flew out for a fashion show.
So-
He flew out for a fashion show that Virgil flew him out for and gave him free gear. That was one of the free gear pieces he got.
I thought it's the same color because he wearing blue because he.
Yeah. But
So
that's
in
what
that
I'm trying to
case,
say.
I was wrong about it being the last day he died. So
No, he took a photo. He took a photo that he wore from his fashion show.
Yeah,
Like
so I'm gonna
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all around.
Yeah, it was.
Now.
You see what I'm saying? He didn't take a photo that was hard or took a close up or a photo shoot. He took a photo that he was wearing his own brand.
Right.
And if you look in the photo too, you can see the off-white logo.
X. I saw the X and I was like, is that a V?
That's whack to me. That's so whack. It's not for you, even though you are a creative designer. That's not for you. And the fact that 50 didn't improve it. 50 said it was whack. I read a post about that. But the fact that Steve and Victor even approved that to me is even whack too. That's like, I don't know. To me, it just seems whack all around. Virgil to me, this year is.
Yeah, I was. Me and Bruce about to buy some off-white shoes about a month ago.
I ain't gonna lie, his clothes is hard.
I ain't even get
it was $4 to $50 cash up. Find a shoe for $50.
Oh yeah, $50 cash up. I said, Brian, go cap. If I'm gonna pay that much for some shoes, I might as well go get some Dior's or something, or Alexander McQueen's. I'm cool on it.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know. To me, it's the point of just, I don't know. To me, that's whack. To me, that he just seemed like he looked for, like, all the pictures you got of Pop Smoke, got the one he was conventionally wearing your brand. You'd even like blur the clothes out or make it seem like it was moved on his face. You left your logo there to see.
Oh yeah, he was enlightening his face tag.
The diamonds look whack too.
The picture he took. Just the actual picture. Like
the diamonds look whack too. I can't lie to you. The diamonds look whack on the picture. Like the water trying to be a live diamond to look clear. It looks crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? These look whack. I just think Virgil didn't. He probably didn't even care. If he didn't care, it was just sad. Or he just didn't think he'd get the reaction that he got.
His heartfelt little post, I was like, okay, I feel for him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was cool, but it's just whack is whack. So speaking of whack,
do we think the album's gonna be good? The posthumous album?
I do. I ain't gonna lie. I think it do.
I heard a snippet of a song I already like. So if that's on there, I'm rocking with it.
I think it's many.
And then Dior is also on there. So Dior being on there will help the streams.
He got 2 Quavo features, and if it's anything like Shake the Room, give me those. He got a Lil Baby.
He probably had the Travis feature. Him and Travis were in the studio a lot, he said.
And Lil Baby and DaBaby got a feature on the same song, and they always snap together.
John, you gonna like
it? He has a Young Boy song that hasn't been released yet.
That's not on there. I don't know who has it. I think Young Boy must have it because it's not on
there. What else? There's if they dropped the Mini Man remix, which I think is pretty good. He did a Mini Man remix. I'm not sure if 50's on it, but he did do one. I think we said documentary too.
You think you're gonna like it, John?
Here you go.
If it's anything with the features, yeah, it's gonna be hard.
He got 2 Quavo features, a Lil Baby and DaBaby feature, Sway Lee, 50 Cent and Roddy Ricch, Tyga and Quavo, so 3 Quavo features, Karol G, King Combs, and that's it.
Who's King Combs?
Yeah, the King Combs. Diddy's son.
Is that Diddy's son?
Just like, yeah, he raps just like Diddy. He sounds just like Diddy. Like
solid.
You would think it's Diddy talking.
Solid.
Why? King Combs can rap. It's just different. It's just like you gotta like that type of vibe. He made music for women though. Most of his songs be like about partying and women and stuff.
It's 19 songs in total, but Dior is the bonus track.
So yeah, I will say I'm gonna listen. Am I expecting top #1 album quality? No, because most posthumous stuff don't be, amazing.
But for that Mac Miller
is the outlier.
But Mac Miller's was done. He finished. Like
probably right.
These stuff don't be finished. So it's like Mac had album he was just sitting on. Like he still got music they said that's not released. He was just sitting on. So Mac could probably drop for the next 10 years. Once every 10 years, drop 7 songs or something, and he'll be straight. But speaking of whack, I want to talk about Kanye.
Wait, I wrote on my notes, Kanye's back on his feet again.
So the song's called
Yeah, you gotta build up to it there. You gotta build up to everything else he's been doing first before to the song.
Okay, you go ahead. You got it.
He signed a 10-year deal with the clothing brand Gap.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kids See Ghosts are doing the animated series. Him and Kid Cudi will voice the characters. They said him and Dr. Dre has finished their album. And last but not least, he released a new song in a music video this morning for what's the name of the
Wash
song?
us in the blood.
Washers, yeah.
So one of you guys tell me why Kanye is speaking to us again. Why is he gracing us with his presence again?
Wash us in the blood. Wash us in the blood featuring Travis Scott. Album art gets an A+ for me. I love the album art. Song. I don't like the song. Subject matter.
I like the song.
It's about Jesus. So you know what I'm saying? Okay, you can't really say, oh, it's bad. I don't like the subject matter of the song. It's not that.
That's why it's
I just don't want to hear him telling me about it. Him per se. Not even. I'm not. No. I'm gonna rewind.
Why?
It's the way he's telling us about it. And also the music video confused the hell out of me because I thought it was gonna be something related to
GTA was in the music video.
But is it people having seizures or is it people getting tested for COVID? And they had a couple riots in there and they were showing not riots, they were showing protests. I don't know if it was a riot or not, but they showed protests.
And they showed GTA
face of somebody.
gas
I'm really
station
confused. I honestly don't know what the hell was going on. That's just me though.
No, explain. Defend it, Jalen. Defend it.
Me personally, I think what he was going for is just, a lot of music videos are just random nowadays. And I think what he was going for, the gist was, he was showing everybody just living in their flesh, doing everything that they really not supposed to be doing. And the message was, wash us in the blood of Jesus. And I think that's what he was going for. Am I right? I don't know. But who knows?
No,
that's what I
said the message. I think that's the message. I agree.
That's the
I don't like the way it sounds. I did like Travis' vocals though. Whoever Mike Dean and whoever did his mix on his what? That jump sound.
You know who did it? You know who did it?
Mike Dean.
Yeah. But I'm saying, bro,
like when Travis come on, I thought he was gonna rap, but he just did like some harmonizing, a little background, repeating, ad libs. I liked it. That part.
He had like a
I'm
little,
gonna be real. I can see why people
rapped
wouldn't like the song.
But it's like Kanye. They say he wrote the Sunday service music. I like that music, but he can't sing, so he probably just wrote it. But then you go to the what's the name of his album? Jesus is King. Is that that's Kanye album, right?
Jesus is King is him actually.
Yeah, that wasn't it.
Nah, he has.
I don't think it's that bad.
Some of it's directed. There's some good songs on there.
Sunday service,
it is good song.
Jesus is King, I didn't like.
There's some good songs on the album. It's not all him on every track. There's
I listened to every song on Jesus is King, and I didn't like it. And I was like, I can't listen to this ever again. So
the one with Fred Hammond, I forgot the name of it. That one's pretty decent.
I like On God because it's produced by Pierre.
That beat was hard. I remember that beat being an outlier for me, but I just couldn't get into it.
Kanye releases another gospel album. Are we listening to it? Well, are your guys listening to it? That's the better.
I'm listening to it. You know you're not.
But I'm not expecting to like it. And people like to say like, Derek, you just don't like him. But like it's not I don't like him. He's right there. I just don't like what's going on right now.
I miss my old rap.
And honestly, I'm not against. It's like he said he found Jesus again and he got saved. I'm all for it. I'm 100% with it.
I think you don't like it because you said you don't want to hear from him. But the songs on there, like, is gospel. Like, there are songs on there that.
And Kanye came into the game talking about God and Jesus. He made Jesus walk, bro. But he made Jesus pieces cool to wear.
Sounded good.
Bro, this don't sound bad, bro.
Like, this don't sound bad.
This is relative and subjective. So
y'all two like it. Us three don't.
I mean, I'm not saying like, it's not rap. Like it's just a different.
But it is rap.
Rappers are allowed to.
You can rap and you can rap and it be gospel, and you can sing and it could be gospel. So I get it is gospel. I'm all like gospel is based.
Rappers are allowed to evolve, but I don't have to like evolve with them.
Right.
As a fan, I don't have to evolve with them.
But I'm being objective though. I'm talking about the songs themselves. Like
at the same time,
I listened with an open mind, and I promise you, I didn't like a single song.
What you said, Damar?
At the same time, it's music. You're allowed to say, "This music is not good to me," and it wasn't good to me.
But you can like it too. Like I ain't gonna. All right. So in our group message, because fans, we have a PACT group message with like 15 of us or whatever. We like to say stuff is trash or call somebody stupid because they think something's good, and we get into it and we argue. But it's nothing personal. We really just be expressing our opinion. So at the end of the day, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If you like it, that's you. But if I'm in the car with you, I would prefer you don't play it.
This is
It's
coming
just the,
from
the, the
this is
genius.
this is coming from the same person that said he would play Yo Gotti over Moneybag Yo just for our
Who's
view.
Still
Wait,
play Yo
what?
Gotti over Moneybag Yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Yo Gotti, see, and then
Oh no, it was Young Dolph, Jalen. It was Young Dolph.
I still would play Yo Gotti over Dolph.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you're wilding.
And it's based on what you like. Y'all don't like Yo Gotti. Y'all can't relate.
I don't understand.
You can't relate.
I
But
can
I'm
see if you would have said
I
Key
think-
Glock, but Yo
I think-
Gotti?
I
Don't
think the
get-
biggest
Oh
like
my God.
Don't make me get
issue
sick.
that Derek guy with it is like you say, y'all. I think because y'all we still label Kanye as a genius. I think that's a musical genius rather, and I think that's where it gets like, is he?
I think he might be a genius for real.
every
Because the
team,
same stuff he was talking about in 2014, 2015 is coming to fruition.
Bro, you can say the same thing for Kendrick.
you say about a lot of people.
Nah, Kendrick's not on Ye's level. That's not to disrespect Kendrick
His
at
level
all.
as far as
He's
what?
not on Ye's level.
I'm saying as far as like influence, impact, like just overall, just life. He's not there.
Not yet.
Like Ye is a billionaire.
He's
Ye
been
went from being in debt to a billionaire off his
He had
his
like
clothing brand alone.
a decade advantage. Like he had a whole decade before Kendrick started.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say he's not on his level.
2005. But back to this whole debt thing, bro. Debt means you had the credit to get in debt.
Yeah,
He
I
wasn't
feel
broke.
you.
I don't like.
No,
bro,
I'm not
his
saying he
debt
was
ain't
broke,
like
though.
our debt. My debt
Yeah.
is like, if I don't pay this, it's over with. His debt
Nah, I
is
feel you.
like, oh damn, I took out a big ass loan. I gotta pay this shit back.
I think Kanye be trying to broaden his audience. Like he wants to reach like a crowd that's not just hip hop. Like that's why he does gospel. And then when he gets that audience, they probably go back and listen to his music. Like he's more concerned with expansion, and we see that not just in his musical life, but also in other facets where he's trying to build culture and other things.
Yeah.
I could agree with that because like I think after all the Illuminati talk and you sacrifice your mama and you did all that BS and dumb shit.
I can't believe we used to believe that, bro.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Like they used to come up with about him, you know what I'm saying? Like people sacrificing their own mom and stuff. Like I think, and then his music did go like it went from hip hop, rap, and then went to like graduation, which is like peak rap. Then it went to what was after that?
808s, right?
808s, and that's heartbreak, and you could hear like it's heartbreak. That's what it was. Then you go from 808s to
My Beautiful Dark
Twisted Fantasy is like heartbreak but evolving, but it also went like on some like
That's the epitome of making.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was that was his,
music is
and
amazing.
that's where he went to like it started sounding like cathedral music, like Roman Catholic, like some real like that's when he was like sounding like Watch the Throne. And then Watch the Throne drop, and you like, bro, this on another level, but it's like,
and then they say he regressed.
Which he carried on Watch the Throne.
huh?
He carried on Watch the Throne.
Oh yeah, he did. He Jay-Z
And then
down.
like people like try to say like when the music starts sounding like that, they start using that opera music in there, all those different sounds. That sounded a little demonish to me. It sounded a little devilish. And then what did he drop? Jesus. And when he dropped Jesus, out his damn mind. I ain't never listened to him. He calling himself Jesus. That's too close to Jesus and all this. And I think he started like embracing what people were saying about him. Cause I'm sure like he grew up, his mom was, he grew up right. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of where he was from. So it's like, I think then he was like, well, what did my mom always teach me about Jesus? And I got kids now and this and that. So it's like, I'm gonna try to find God. And then he took that shift. And when he took that shift, he said, well, I can't just be talking about I believe in God and doing God and not preaching his word or, spreading his word. And that's kind of like what they try to teach you in church, like about, being a, John, what's the word?
Why you called upon, John?
I know exactly what the word.
John be in church
Missionary.
every Sunday.
There you go, John. See, John,
What he said?
I told you, missionary. So they want to be a missionary and kind of like get people on. And like, people are saying like, after listening to Kanye Sunday service and Kanye stuff, I actually listen to more, I'm more intact with Jesus' word and looking at, so it's like he is, like John said, connecting with people. But for me, you know what I'm saying, I, used to be in church a lot. I don't go as much now, but I know about Jesus, I know about God, I know about the Bible, blah, blah, blah. For me, it's like, bro, I ain't really hearing it like that. Or not even that. I don't really like it. I don't like the way it sounds. I've heard better gospel music. I've heard harder gospel music. That's how I feel.
Name. Name it. Name me what you heard that's better.
Mary.
Mary, what's the name of that song? Gotta get myself together because I got somewhere to go. I forgot the name. But Wanna Go to Heaven? That song slaps.
God and me.
Paul Morton, Rain. You ever heard of Open the Floodgates of Heaven? PJ Morton wrote that. PJ Morton is a part of Maroon 5. His dad is Paul Morton, the pastor from New Orleans. Hard. That song slap. Most of Kirk Franklin stuff slap. I mean, pretty much.
Yeah, they do.
All his, like, literally, almost, you could go pick a song off his catalog. You be like, dang, this ride.
Now the beats.
I just want to
got some
see.
good stuff. Hezekiah Walker got some good stuff. It's a lot of. I mean,
It's a lot of good guys.
yeah, Ty Tribbett, bro. Ty Tribbett, like mid 2000s, early 2000, like 2010s.
Yeah,
was hard. Yeah, a lot of hard songs I like. So it's not so much I don't want to hear it. I just, if I'm gonna hear it, I want it to be on par with that. And like I said, that Sunday service, a couple of them songs on there, he sampled technically secular music. He sampled like Father Stretch My Hands, Ultralight Beam. He sampled a Sia song. He sampled my Genuine song, and he sampled I Get Weak in the Knees by I think SWV saying that. So he sampled songs that's hip hop and just rewrote them and talked about Jesus. So them songs was probably not gonna be bad regardless. And most of those songs are the ones I like. And then like the new album, the Jesus is King, I didn't like. And then this new song I really don't like. But it's nothing against him. It's just I'm gonna keep listening, bro. I'm a fan. It's just I can't agree with everything you do. Just like people think because Lil Wayne my favorite rapper, I'm gonna agree with everything he say or do, and it's not.
I do think that Jesus King is not a good album overall, but there are like 3 songs on there. The one with Ty Dolla $ign is straight, and the intro is straight. I think it's probably another one, but
like the close on Sunday. Did you like that? You my Chick-fil-A?
probably.
You did like that, John. You came in the chat and said.
I thought it was corny, bro.
And said you like that bar.
I don't know, but Follow God was hard. Like the beat, the video. I like that song.
Just because y'all told me this and we've been talking about this all day, I will give it a second listen. Because off the first listen,
just listen to the songs like the intro, Follow God, and the one with Ty Dolla $ign. Those are the only ones that I have downloaded.
Before we move
out
off
of that, I can't listen to it. You're right. The other songs, I'm like, bro, you shouldn't be rapping like this on a gospel album or whatever you're trying to do. This ain't it collectively.
Before we move on,
you should have stuck with what was successful.
John funny, bro.
Cause like, no, I'm not gonna lie. We said Ye was bad, but I went back and listened a little bit.
Ye, I really like
you laughing at me.
Ye's not bad. Like,
I like it. It's not I wouldn't say
like
it's
Pablo. It's like, bro, when he
it's not.
It's just when he put his all into it, you could see, and when he don't,
yeah.
I'd say Ye is like a B, and Kids See Ghosts is an A minus. A
minus.
Solid.
Ghost. I think
minus.
I didn't download everything on Kids See Ghosts.
Can't say
A minus.
It could be a B, like a solid B. Maybe.
Thank you, John. A minus.
I only downloaded 3 songs on Kids See Ghosts.
For me, Reborn is A plus.
No, but I'm saying, Reborn and Cudi Montage and Reborn are like A+ songs.
Cudi Montage is immaculate as well.
The first song was bad. First song with Push T was bad.
I can still feel the love.
I didn't like that song.
You know who made it bad?
Both of them. It was all 3 of them on that song that made it bad.
Yeah. Pusha had the better album though.
Did you like Fire?
I didn't like that song either. The first 2 songs I like.
I want to hear everybody votes. Did y'all like Fire on Kids See Ghosts? The second song?
I like getting the stream of the songs, like if I'm listening to it and I know the song's coming up.
But when Fourth Dimension came on, I got
the Christmas song. That's Fourth Dimension?
Yeah.
The Christmas sample? Yeah, from that to the end, it was great.
Did y'all like Ghost Town Part 2, the free one? Free?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't download that song.
I was signed on it, right? No?
Yeah,
I was signed on there.
Yeah, it's kind of
I liked it.
I'm going to go check it out again. Okay, and then Reborn and Montage, of course. Did people download Kids See Ghosts with Yaz and B, which is Most Def?
It's solid, yeah.
But see, your dad used to play Most Def, so I could see why you would listen to a Yaz and B verse on a Kanye song.
What song is that?
It's the
Kids See Ghosts. That's the title track.
I don't think I listened to that one.
I don't know how it goes. It's bad. I listened once. I never.
Kids See Ghosts sometimes.
sometimes.
Yeah,
That's hard.
That's what this song go like.
Kanye verse was fire.
Oh, that's how that song is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I
thinking about a
did.
different
Yeah,
song then. My bad.
Constantly
yeah. I
repeating.
definitely like that
That was
song.
hard.
That song snaps. Yes,
I
I'm
like
very
breakfast in
crazy.
head, but I like breakfast in head.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was hard.
Yeah,
So
he was
technically,
going crazy on that song.
Are y'all gonna watch the animated series?
Yeah.
I have to.
Cudi. It's
Yeah,
Cudi.
it's Cudi. It's Cudi. Like, you gotta support Cudi, bro. He been through a
based
lot.
on that, that's 4 out of
Yeah.
7. Cause y'all wait, did anybody say they like Free Ghost Town Part 2?
It's straight.
So that's 4 out of 7. Okay, whatever. So then I'm like, all right. Then you go to Ye. Ye had 7 songs. I think I downloaded that whole album.
Yep. Had to
It's
because
crazy.
all the songs are good.
27 minutes of just vibing. I like it.
Wait,
But
Yep.
wait.
I'm gonna be honest.
Ye.
I only like Ye as much because
Are we gonna be
it was-
honest? Are we being honest?
Yeah,
Don't
it
let
was-
me finish my hurry up and finish. Yeah, hurry. You go.
but I only liked Ye so much because it was the first thing I got since Life of Pablo.
But see, you can't do that.
But
Nah.
I'm saying, I saw Cudi back on the Ye album, and I was hyped. I seen Ty Dolla $ign on there, and then I liked
Ty wasn't on here though, was he? What song was Ty Dolla $ign on?
Ghost Town.
He was on
I mean,
Violet. He was
That's
on
Party. Party on Ghost Town and Wouldn't Leave.
oh no, I'm tripping. Ty wasn't on there then.
Ty not on his album. That's all Party.
He was on.
He is on there. He's not credited, but his vocals are on the album.
He's on all
Okay.
mine.
All
Oh yeah,
Mine.
he is on All Mine. Yeah.
He's on there.
Are we
Oh,
gonna
he
be
doing the
honest about-
A in the background. That part.
He said, and I know you wouldn't leave. He's on Wouldn't Leave, too.
No, that's not him.
I thought it was
That's
Party.
That's Party.
Nah, I'm pretty
When
sure.
it first came on, I thought that was Thug though. When I
Everybody
first-
thought it was.
Violent Crimes,
It's Party.
I could be wrong.
And No Mistakes is Charlie. Him and Charlie Wilson like.
He's in Wouldn't Leave with Party Next Door. Like, it's him.
Wait.
It's someone else. It's 3 vocals that he used.
I got 2 things. Wait, here, go Jay.
Quick
Go.
question. On Believe It, is that Young Thug or is that Party, bro? He sounds. If
On
it
Believe It?
is, on Believe It, yeah.
On whose song? Who album?
On the new song he dropped off his new album, Party Next Door.
Is that? Oh, that's Party.
That's Party the whole way. Swear to God, he sounds like Thug.
But
It was just random because you said Party sound like Thug. I
I can't
just
lie
thought,
though. When I thought about Killing You for the first time, I said, oh yeah, Ye back in his back.
Nah, I like the first track on Ye, and then I like From No Mistakes to the end. The middle, the second and third track, I didn't like. All Mine and the other one I didn't like. And who do better collabs? Kanye
Wouldn't
and Charlie
Leave
Wilson.
had vocals from. Oh, Ty Dolla $ign is credited, John. He is credited.
I have the floor.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
telling John is credited. My bad. I was telling him who was on Wouldn't Leave. There was a lot of people on there.
Who does better collabs with each other? Charlie Wilson and Kanye West, or Charlie Wilson and Tyler the Creator?
Charlie Wilson and Kanye West,
I don't know.
hands down.
I don't know.
Let it
It's not
season. Let it get some time.
No, name the ones he did with Tyler.
that.
I can't-
Earthquake. That's all I know.
Earthquake.
Fuck Effing Young off the Cherry Bomb.
Girl, you're perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
What
Yeah, that's
Kanye and Charlie did.
Kanye and Charlie did. They
See
did.
me now.
Yeah, See Me Now.
Terrific. Yeah, that's my song.
Yeah, that's not even on Apple Music no more. Beyonce took it down, I think.
Beyonce
I
was on.
think the more valid question, Bruiser, is Kanye and Charlie Wilson or Tyler and Jesse Wilson, because she was all over Igor.
Who is Jesse?
That's his daughter. She
Oh,
was
for real?
on. She was on Running Out of Time. She was on.
Charlie Wilson has a child?
She was on. Yeah, she was on Puppet, and she was on New Magic Wand.
All right, bet. Kanye and Charlie Wilson versus Tyler Creator and the Wilson family.
Make no mistakes, girl.
I don't know.
That's a hit, bro. That song could have
I
went.
think-
That song could have went radio. That's
They're
radio.
both great producers.
Quality.
Like Tyler and Kanye. They're really good producers. So
We
They
went-
are.
vocals.
We went
great.
25 minutes into the music segment without talking about the BET Awards. I'm disappointed in you, Derek.
I mean,
Whew. Man, y'all gonna be mad at me because I did
It's
not
probably
watch.
appropriate who won best hip hop in both, in male and female category, or which I say women. category.
Megan won Best Female. The Baby won Best Rap.
He shouldn't have won that.
Based off last year, yeah, he should have. If you're doing
Yeah,
last,
based on last year, yeah.
it's
not
based on last year.
I think
So wait before you go. So next year, is it Baby or Roddy? Because Roddy could have won it this year though.
Baby.
Baby,
Yeah,
100%.
Little
He's
baby.
going to Roddy. He's going to Roddy.
no, Roddy won Best
What?
Artist though.
Roddy won Best New Artist.
Me and Derek was talking about this. I said,
Because I'm
Derek,
telling Bruiser, what I was trying to explain to Bruiser is last year, 2019, for majority of the year, it was all the baby. Then Roddy Ricch dropped in December. So Roddy Ricch was hot from December till he's still hot now off the box. He's still kind of riding away.
Cooling off.
But Lil Baby, huh?
He cooling off.
He's not cooling off.
He need to drop again.
Off. He's doing
Does
everything.
not need to drop again.
He don't got to drop till 2021. But then Lil Baby dropped his album, and Lil Baby has been number 1 for weeks. So now I'm saying I think he got this year in the bag. And then We Paid is like the song of the summer. So
Facts.
We
Y'all don't
paid
get
personally
that
scarred.
song of the summer
Nobody getting paid.
Song of the summer carry you a long way though. Just like the Baby had the song of the summer last year, even though like it got repetitive, but he was.
What, Bop?
Should.
Was it Bop?
It
Should have been off in 2 years almost, but yeah.
was that song at all.
And then Bop didn't come out in the summer, did it?
Pop did come out in the summer. It came out like August or like
Okay.
yeah, something like that. It was really early.
Here's the BT winners though, real quick. Higher won the best video of the year. Higher featured by DJ Khaled featuring John Legend and Nipsey Hussle. Meg Thee Stallion won best female artist, hip hop artist.
Who was the
That's
nominee?
right.
The nominees were her,
Cardi B,
Cardi,
Sweetie,
Cardi.
Sweetie.
Oh, yeah, she should have won it.
Josh, and
Nick-
probably I think that's it.
That's it. She
Oh,
should have won it.
man. Yeah, she should have won that.
I think
Hands
she
down.
deserved to win it, but I don't even think Rico was nominated.
Doja Cat could have won.
Doja
but
was
I
nominated.
think
Doja was nominated.
What?
She could have
I'm saying,
won.
I think that's why she lost. Like, because people just like she don't have that fan vote. I think
Based
people
on
like
last year, fans don't vote for BT Awards. Based on last year, Megan should have won it.
Oh, fans don't. Who vote for this? How do they do this?
She could have won it. No, it's based. It's voted by a committee, I believe, John.
It's
For
a
real?
BT. The BT people vote.
Oh,
John,
that's lame.
please name 2 other Doja Cat songs besides "Say So" and the song featuring Tyga. Please.
He was
Cookie
born
Jar,
like that.
everything on Amala and the other album was straight. The one she
I'm
did.
gonna keep it a
But she
bean.
couldn't win that over.
She talented, but you already know.
She makes great.
Meg had the best year last year though. She blew up.
Did.
Nah, I agree. Meg did.
Hot
but
girl,
Doja
summer
is
wave, all
talented.
that. That was last year.
But I think she had the best movement. Doja didn't have no movement. Like Megan Thee Stallion changed the culture, and I think that's important for a committee if they looking at it like that.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna start calling themselves Stallions and saying
But it's not, I don't know.
They was really loving Doja before she did what she did. She was
That's
moving the
true.
culture too, but I agree
I
that
think Doja
Meg deserves the
she
nod.
got global fan base though.
I feel
I
like
think
we
Doja's
go-
like
Culture.
Yeah.
Easily.
crossover artist. Roddy Ricch won album of the year, best new artist.
She
Culture.
won both.
He deserved it.
He won album of the year and best new artist.
Who
Yeah.
was nominated for album of the year if they show it?
Uh,
I'll look it up, bro. You good?
yeah, because I'm on Our Generation. I'm not on Wiki or.
Album
All
of the
right.
year.
The nominees were
And Megan stuff.
Lizzo, "Cause I Love You," Her, "I Used to Know Her," Roddy Ricch album, Beyonce, "Homecoming," The Baby, Kirk, and Megan, "Fever."
Yeah, he deserved it out of those albums.
Yeah.
They ain't had no more albums they could have pulled from.
They could have, but it's
Yeah,
deep.
they could have pulled from a lot more albums.
If they don't use, I mean,
Best group was Migos.
They shouldn't have not won that. They should not have won that.
Who
who?
could have won it?
Jack Boy was nominated. Chloe and Halle was nominated. About to pull up the list.
Oh yeah. Well, Chloe and Haley just dropped. Halle just dropped
We
their
talking
album.
about best group.
Yeah, they just dropped their album, and Jack Boys could have won it, I guess. But Migos are like, when you think of a group, who do you think of?
But they didn't
Migos.
release nothing. Griselda was nominated. Earth Gang was nominated. And City Girls was nominated as well.
I would have
I
given.
could see City. I would have gave it to City Girls.
What has the Migos released to merit that award?
They just been hot.
Culture too.
Individually.
Even though that was forever ago.
That's
Chris
2018.
Brown won best male pop,
Exactly.
best male R&B pop artist. The
Over the
Baby-
weekend, I might add. But
No,
you said
I
it
don't.
was
I do
last
not
year,
agree with that.
But the
Well, the
Weeknd-
weekend don't win. The weekend came out this year though. The Weeknd
Right.
came out this year.
Chris Brown, Indigo. I mean,
I like
it's
Chris
Indigo was good too though.
hard. It's hard.
Chris Brown crazy. Y'all crazy. If y'all
I'm
don't-
gonna keep it a
like-
beam with
that's-
you.
The Weeknd's not the type of person you expect to win a BT award. I'm not
I
gonna lie.
think next year he'll win.
Go win that Grammy though.
Musically, The Weeknd is better than Chris Brown. Always has been.
What do you mean musically?
Like he makes better music than Chris.
But
I think Chris is just a better
Creativity-
performer.
Yeah, I
Chris
cannot
Brown's
say
a better-
that.
Chris Brown is way more creative.
I
I
think
give you that. But when it comes to just music, just like
But it
I
depends on
think
what type of
that The
music you want to
Weeknd
hear.
makes better
too.
music.
I think his albums are better than Chris Brown's albums. Like collectively, I can say I would
Yeah.
listen to all of The Weeknd's project then. Because there are some Chris Brown albums like 38 songs, like 60 songs, and there's a lot of music that Chris Brown releases. Early on, Chris Brown was kind of subtle in his approach to releasing albums and as far as how many tracks he's gonna put on it. So it was tolerable and I could listen to it. But now he's making, like you said, he's so creative, like he's just putting out a lot of music in his discography. And so it's coming out just, I'm not really wanting to listen to all of it. But when The Weeknd drop music, it's kind of a message, continuous throughout each track. And like you can just, vibe with it.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a message. His
Lizzo won
vocals
best
sound
female.
great.
Lizzo won best female pop and R&B artist.
The thing about The Weeknd, though,
I heard that she shouldn't have won that. What you said, Damon?
the thing about The Weeknd, I think makes him so good is he knows when to drop because he know he gonna make you wait. Like Heartless came out in September and we didn't get the album till March, so he just held that. And I roll Heartless. That's my number one song played for 2020.
I think
It's in my top 10, but my number one played song this year is Snow Child. My number most played.
I think Lizzo, she should have. Didn't Lizzo have like a great 2019 too?
Yeah, she did. She blew up last year. That's
Yeah,
why I said
she should have won that, I guess.
Who else was nominated?
Summer Walker,
She could have won
Kalani,
it.
Janae
Summer
Aiko,
Walker.
her, and Beyonce.
They all could have won it.
Yeah, that was
Give me
good.
Summer. Give
They
me
all could have
Summer.
won it. They all literally could have won it.
They could have gave it to Summer because Lizzo got the commercial success.
Yeah, but Summer is not doing. She ain't doing bad. She about to drop a new project July 10th too.
Her and Snow Allegra.
Snow Allegra dropping July 10th.
Might as well get into new music then, cut.
Snow.
Okay.
My baby Snow though. Whew. She watched why my girl Snow wasn't nominated.
No.
She's fit.
Black.
She's not new, but she's new.
Ooh.
Snow. Like she's not new. She's been around. But I'm saying like in terms of being like mainstream now, she's
Her album was good too.
yeah, it was great.
Before
I
we
really
get into
enjoyed
new
her album.
music, so are we gonna talk about them just giving Beyonce that album of the year nomination, or
No, because Homecoming was good.
I don't like.
it was good, Joe?
I mean, I downloaded
It was
one song
good.
off Homecoming, which is the "You Make Me Happy," that little remake she did with Tay Keith. But
what should have been nominated? I'll bite.
I don't have Homecoming in. I got a lot of Beyonce. I got 4 and Lemonade and I Am Sasha Fierce and B-Day.
What 2019 album should have been nominated?
But I don't have
mean,
Homecoming.
Bruh, it should have been nominated. I ain't say it should have won, but it could have been nominated. Homecoming's not a bad album. It's good.
No,
Not great,
I mean,
but
it's
good.
live music though, ain't it? Ain't it the live version of her thing?
Yeah,
If
I
you-
just enjoy live music.
You
Well,
can see-
BET don't mess with Igor because that could have been nominated. So
That's true.
Yeah.
you could have put
Well, he could have technically. When did Igor come out?
2019.
What's the BET
Bro,
Awards? You gotta look at the cutoff.
So Much Fun. You could have put that in there, but I didn't
So
see a single.
I didn't see best hip hop album. I don't know what they did for best hip hop. It should have been nominated there.
Megan Thee Stallion Fever, but I think that was a mixtape. So
It was up there.
That was
Solange-
nominated. Fever was nominated. Fever was nominated.
my own sister could have been in there.
Who?
Solange, When I Get Home.
I guess. I mean, I
Man.
don't know, bro.
John-
Yeah.
My-
That's what I said. It should be
The
banned.
award shows, bro. I just be like, oh, that's who y'all nominated. That's who the options are. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus, it wasn't live, so it wasn't like it was covered heavily. Like I didn't see it on nothing.
Yeah.
But well, it was live. But it probably wasn't live. Everything probably was previously recorded. So,
Yep, no mistakes.
Yeah.
What's
so,
the importance of the awards? Why do we even care? Why
Huh?
I
What's
agree
the-
with John.
what do they do for artists?
Like my boy Drake said.
wait, what they do for artists?
For artists, it does give you a chance to get on a bigger platform.
Yeah, it helps
Because
artists.
when you perform, like you get to go to the BT Awards. You get to perform in front of other artists and peers. And if you kill it or you got a great performance, it's like, oh, this dude fire. Or if it's other brands and companies that is like, I want to do business with this dude. I want to do this with that. Let's put him in a commercial. Let's make him the sponsor for the next Mercedes, like stuff like that.
I do agree with John that but I understand what John's saying was like, why
But
do we
it doesn't
need the
make or
acknowledgement
break
for our
you.
work? Yeah, I agree with John when it
It
comes.
don't make or break you, but it is cool to see like, oh,
because it's always nice to get
I'm
acknowledgement.
performing and Beyonce's sitting right there. Oh my God. And this the first time she probably heard me before.
When
She
the
went
last
right.
time Beyonce been to a BET award? Was she there?
She was getting a humanitarian award.
Virtual,
She would have
John.
showed up this
I
year.
mean, Jay, what you mean? Was she there?
I haven't watched one since like it's been a minute,
I
bro.
can't tell you the last time she been, but it was like before.
The
Like-
next thing though is Nicki. She be there. Wayne be there. All them.
The last BET award show that I watched was when Rihanna threw something. I forgot what she threw at the dude, a towel or whatever the case, whatever it was. That's the last one I ever seen.
They used to be lit. Like
I
lit,
don't care.
They used to be.
Awards
They
is a
used to
family-
be.
BT
lit.
was a family affair. We used to link up and go watch BT Awards by somebody's house.
Yeah, bro.
year.
It fell off. I would love to
Well,
see
I mean,
it
this
come
year
back.
it wasn't no choice.
Yeah. Well, I get this year, but I'm saying like
And last
in
year,
the future, I would like
where
to
did I
see it be
watch it
better.
last year? Where we watched it last year, John?
What?
my house, I think.
Oh yeah, we watched it at John's house, at his parents' house. It was
But
lit.
I stopped watching award
It was
shows
lit.
altogether though.
It was
Because
lit.
it was a lot of people though.
We were taking shots in between commercials.
I watched award show to see the performances, Jalen.
Nah,
I like seeing live performances too, yeah. But I see a lot of people still perform with they perform with the DJ and the band and the live track. I actually prefer hearing actual band play.
The reason I don't like award show performances is because I just feel like it's watered down. The artists can't really do what they want to do. It's limited. You know what I'm saying? Just due to the logistics of the whole thing. But I feel y'all coming from though.
Yeah.
But me personally,
At the BET Awards, what does that mean?
what do you mean?
You said the artists can't do what they want to do at the BET Awards.
Whatever said.
I mean, you
thought
can't
you-
really put if Trash performing, I want to see the Ferris wheel. I want to see them.
Oh, you
from
like you
the
want some
song
real
from the set.
You want it to be
Yes.
like a concert. Why not?
Yeah, like
What award was
don't
like-
half step with me
But
with live
They
performances.
but
I don't like that.
they allow them to do a lot of stuff with the stages and stuff. It's real creative usually.
No, I feel that. I
One time
just
they
feel
performed.
like
I forgot who it was. They performed with the waterfall and they walked through the waterfall and they kept
I said Kendrick Freedom.
no, but it was somebody that was like standing and they kept like
Oh.
I think it was Rihanna. I can't remember though. But they do a lot. It's a lot of most people incorporate their real tour into their performance.
Yeah.
Because Kanye did the Power that one year, or was that somewhere else? Oh, that was there.
Yeah, but
Kanye
that-
did Power with the volcano. That was fire.
that was fine.
The MTV Music Awards and Video Awards be harder than the BET Awards.
You
They
thought
let
they
them
still
do
doing?
more.
You thought
They
you,
let
you
them
Right.
do more.
thought they still doing the VMAs live?
I think my favorite performance was Kanye's Runaway. I think it was the VMAs or MTV Awards.
That's
Where he had on the red suit.
Yeah, that was at the MTV something.
Hardest performance I seen.
Yeah.
Apologizing to Taylor Swift.
TV used to be
Yeah.
back in the day, boy.
We
You
didn't
said
have,
what?
we didn't have streaming services, so we didn't have no
What you
choice.
said, Demond Jalen, didn't hear you.
The MTV used to be jumping back in the day before you go to school, turn it on, see some videos.
All the music video, bro.
Nah,
I
that's
used to watch,
facts.
Justin Bieber, Lonely Girl, and one time used to come on every morning.
But
Yeah, no cap.
To say, I be fresh as hell when the feds watch it.
Justin Bieber, Lonely Girl used to come on. I'd be sitting there. How many I told you and start over? So this taking it word for word. Get on the bus. What's up, bro? None. Chilling.
Man.
You kept it gangster.
Gotta act like you wasn't just listening to Justin Bieber.
Then come home, watch some girl code, guy code. Hey, something
Girl code, guy code.
Yeah.
All of that.
Wasn't Silent Library on MTV?
Silent Library.
Yep.
Next.
Oh my
Room
god.
rate, bro. Room rate used to come at 4 a.m. You know I
Yeah,
stay
my
up late.
ride used to be on there too.
Bro, I
ridiculous.
used to I stay up late before in the morning watching Room Raiders. I'm like, this dude nasty. Who keep that in their room?
You turn on BET, all you see is the same Medea movie they've been playing for the last 8
Man, at
years.
4 a.m, BET got Joel Osteen on there talking about
Or they playing Baby
time
Boy.
to make that commitment and donate. I be like, donate.
Martin.
MTV Yo Mama was crazy.
Your mama was.
See, now BET need to get. I don't know. Do they show Martin on BET before I misspeak? They do. Okay.
Now.
I would definitely watch BET to watch Martin. I think they should try to get Fresh Prince on there too, if
you
they
agree-
haven't already.
Do
He's
you
not
agree with
black
the pitch
owned,
that
so you ain't
Twitter
gotta worry
makes?
about it. HBO Max got Fresh Prince every episode.
Do you agree with the pitch that Twitter makes that they said BET should have had like black-owned TV shows, black-owned cooking shows,
network.
stuff like that on the network?
So
Yeah, they should. I think they
he
need
was
to
owned by
revamp it.
Bob Johnson, who used to own the Charlotte Bobcats, and he's a Republican, and he supports Donald Trump, and he sold it to Viacom, who is that company. So you got a white company that owns BT.
Exactly, and you could tell.
Yeah, but I mean, it's for the culture, but not by the culture as much as it
Exactly.
should be. And they might have
It's
some black people
fraudulent.
in position, but it's not like FUBU for us by us. It needs to be that maybe because it's. I mean,
That's what it needs to be. Ain't no maybe. That's what it needs to be.
like they could do a lot of stuff with it if they wanted to. They could have Black Lives Matter television from like 5 to 6 every day or something. And they could talk about different cultural issues going on that we facing and stuff. They need to let me run that.
Different documentaries about our culture. Maybe do a documentary about Mansa Musa,
and BET
the
has a
richest
streaming
man
service
ever.
too. They turn BET into a streaming service, but you're not offering nothing that black people want to see.
Exactly. I would love to see more black.
They got a bunch of Tyler Perry on there. I mean, people want to watch that though. Some people, his whole catalog on there and his plays. I mean, my grandma, my aunties might want to watch that. I don't.
I want to see more black success stories, like different inventors, like people I'm not really up on that I should be up on. You know what I'm saying?
Like
I want to be.
Did you know? Like this episode, did you know that this black person invented this?
And I want to
how
see
he invented it. Did it super soaker, all the different stuff that black people invented.
Yeah, because I'm tired of the 12 years a slave and all the slave movies.
I don't watch.
Like, show me the good.
Watch
like
black trauma movies.
Yeah, show me the good. I want to see who invented. I like the Madam C.J. Walker movie. I sat down and I watched it.
I didn't watch it, but I heard it was good.
Yeah, it was actually really good. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed it. I was like, I want to see more of this.
It wasn't trauma?
Not really. I mean, it told her life story. I mean, it's always going to be a little bit of trauma. Yeah, but it's not too much.
I don't like the black trauma stuff. It really just
like 12 years a slave, I was mad for like a good 3 weeks. Like literally. I've never seen it.
When people start explaining, they're like, bro, that junk crazy. I'm like, crazy how?
Bro.
Oh, they was
I ain't seen that movie either. I don't see a purpose in me seeing it.
I seen when they see us.
Oh, you didn't see that? Yeah, I was heated about that too.
At all.
You haven't seen When They See Us?
I know what it's about, but I don't watch black trauma.
It'll make us mad.
I don't watch black trauma.
More mad than we already are.
Ava did her thing. Ava definitely did her thing.
Lead, How to Get Away with Murder. Did you finish that? What?
Strong Black Lead is a good thing though. If you don't follow them on YouTube. I mean on Instagram, they post all the black movies and what they're gonna have for the month on Netflix that's black by black people. So I'm not saying Strong Black Lead on a Netflix platform is more for black people than BET.
Love Viola Davis.
Yeah, she's an amazing actor.
Yeah, great actress.
But bro, the black trauma stuff it's a no-go for me.
Yeah. So BET, hire us. We'll help you get back on your feet.
Now I seen When They See Us because I seen the other one, Get Out, and I thought it was gonna be like on that level or something like that.
Yeah, but it was way deeper than that. Like Get Out, it's not black trauma. It's just like focused on black issues that we face in a white society, and they try to get like white people to see.
Right.
And it makes it into like a horror, because it's like we're horrified, but it's like a parody too in a way. It's like not really scary, but it's like this is how it is to be black in America type thing.
How we feel about Jordan Peele?
I like Jordan Peele.
It's a white woman, ain't he?
Nah, that part I didn't want to go into. Did you guys like Us?
Us was good.
I thought it wasn't as good.
Wasn't better
as
than
Get
the
Out.
last one, though.
I agree with that.
They got a new one coming out. He doing Candyman. Candyman, like that shit was gonna be
Candyman's gonna be lit. Jordan Peele's in his bag. Only thing I don't like about.
You keep going. I was at Demond.
Oh, my bad. Only thing I really don't like about, Jordan Peele is like his part in the whole Key and Peele thing. Like they basically did Dave Chappelle's show. Other than that, what he's doing now is amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what Candyman is gonna be about. I mean, not be about, but like, is it actually gonna be like Get Out, like, or better? Because the old Candyman,
I was scared of that.
I still be scared of going to bathroom.
Because Candyman is like based in New Orleans. That's why I never used to watch it. I ain't watching that.
I feel like in all of like his trailers, because I'm not trying to take a knock at him, just talking about it. Like all these trailers, it reveals like the plot of the movie. I don't know if that's a detriment because it makes money in the box office. So
a lot of
he did it again with Candyman.
Really.
I think we all assumed that it was going to be about how the boy turns into Candyman, like me and Derek was talking about. So you guys, how you guys feel about him like showing like the plot? Well, not the plot, but like the the common plot that the audience will go to see when they go to the movies.
Honestly, I had forgot about it, but thanks for reminding me.
I think I personally think that he's revealing that because it's a deeper story. I think what he's gonna do is he's just showing you that, but also is gonna be different elements to the story that you probably never even thought about or ever seen, and it's gonna lead into a sequel. Like I personally think that Candyman is one of those good horror movie sequels. Like they had Candyman 1, Candyman 2. I don't think they made a Candyman 3, but you know what I'm saying? Like I think he needs to go and revamp that and make it a sequel. But I'm a horror movie fanatic, so
Fanatic.
I love horror movies. It's my thing.
Finish new music, then let's do the top 5 cut.
New music. We got Black with 6-piece hot EP, 6-track EP featuring Lil Baby on one song. It like a based on he's from Atlanta, from East Atlanta. It's like a play on the Atlanta scene and the wings and he talk about Atlanta a lot. You got ATL Freestyle, Long Nights, Float, Know My Rights featuring Lil Baby, Elephant in the Room and Outside. My favorite is ATL Freestyle. He talk about
I liked it.
Yeah, I like it too. I downloaded the whole thing. It's like something you could ride to. It's from late night riding with your girl or just riding solo. You could just play. You be like, oh, he's singing, he's smooth. Black don't really make bad music because he can sing for real. So
yeah,
it's really hard. Like it's hard to not like his music. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Haim, the all girl group. They're sisters. They were featured on Kid Cudi's Red Eye. They dropped a project called Woman in Music Part 3. Their voices are great. I ain't heard the project, but it probably is good. I see Terrell's.
Who's Jack Harlow?
Jack Harlow is an artist signed on the DJ Drama.
He got features of Lil Wayne, DaBaby, and Tory Lanez.
Yeah, that's the remix. That's the remix of his song. What's Poppin'? What's Poppin' remix. Lil Wayne got the best verse on that song. No bias.
Jalen. No bias. You heard him.
John can confirm.
I don't know who Jack Harlow is, so I'm gonna go ahead and take your word
He's a
for it.
white artist from Kentucky, from Louisville, Kentucky, signed with DJ Drama. And if Lil Uzi contract is going like I think it's gonna go, where he get out his deal, that's the money maker on the roster right now, and he popping. Like the song's called What's Poppin'? He's popping because he dropped that song last year, and that song took off, and that's why he's popping right now.
I think Uzi's out of there.
Girls in the Hood by Megan Thee Stallion, sample Easy. I feel like I talked about it last week, but I may or may have or may not have, whatever.
City Girls, Lil Durk.
Lil Mosey drop, Back at It featuring Lil Baby. I'm gonna go back to the albums. Moneybagg Yo dropped something called Said Something, a single called Said Something. Usher dropped a song called I Cry, and then back to the albums. We got Lil Durk with Just Cause Y'all Waited 2 Deluxe.
You love it, I heard.
Boy, that's a jump fire. The album was already good, but then he dropped the Deluxe, and I'm like, dang, bro, I didn't know you was gonna take it to this level. It's like amazing. A dude named Ross Swish dropped the project called Woo Forever. He from New York. He close with Pop Smoke. That came out.
Is it like New York drill music?
Probably.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to that.
Ross
What's
Swish.
his name? Ross Swish?
RAH and then space and then Swish like J.R. Smith.
Bet.
Umi dropped the EP called Introspection. And who else you had said, bro? Oh, Young and Ace dropped an album called Dundada. You listen to Young and Ace, Jalen? He from Florida.
Nah, I ain't never heard of that guy. I'm just waiting on Kodak to get free right now.
From Jacksonville.
I heard of Young.
Oh, I ain't gonna never listen to nobody from Jacksonville. Boy, I'm tell you, we ain't gonna get into that. I don't care if he was the greatest rapper alive. I ain't listen to nobody from Jacksonville, bro. I'm sorry.
Y'all got Jacksonville and Pensacola don't like each other?
Nah, it ain't that. It's Jacksonville is never mind. I don't even think never mind. It's just a terrible place altogether.
Duval.
So whoa. Yeah, but Jacksonville about to be your team at one point.
Duval, bro, listen, Jacksonville is probably the worst city in Florida.
Jacksonville got a football team though.
They do. You see, I ain't cheering for him. I was a
Cole don't have
Bucks
no
fan
football
before
team.
I was a Jags fan. Like what? I would beat bruh.
Pensacola don't have no football team.
I'll never be a Jags fan.
Pensacola don't have no football team.
We don't. But if we would, bruh, I'm telling you, no, Jacksonville is just trash. Let me not get off track.
Wait, are you a Bucks fan or a Dolphins fan? Wait,
I am a Bucks fan.
But I thought you're a Miami Heat fan.
I am a Miami Heat fan
Why you like the Orlando Magic?
because I don't. If Orlando would have got D Wade, maybe it would have been a different story. But I've been with the Heat since '03, and it ain't changing.
Honestly, bro, I feel like you can claim all of them. You from the state of Florida. So.
Nah, I can't do that.
That's so not fair, bro. A team have like LA.
I'm in
I
the
like
latest
the
division,
Clippers and the
bro.
Lakers.
Like,
They both LA. I like the Clippers and the Lakers. Like what?
the NFC South
the
is
Dodgers
really
and the
just the latest. Like,
I like the Dodgers and the Angels. In the Padres. In the
You
Giants.
can do both. Why not?
How do
nah.
you like? No, can't like them all. Better pick the
Boy,
one.
sound like
jurisdiction.
Demond trying to be a Seahawks and Saints fan. How?
I mean,
Nobody's worse than Brandon though. Oh my God. No one is worse than Brandon. Like absolutely no one.
I like the Raiders and the Falcons.
Then it was another team he said this year.
The
He
Broncos.
added on. Yes.
And the Broncos and the Eagles and
With Carson. Carson, a boy.
People like, excuse me?
It's
I'm like,
fantasy,
dog.
bro. Fantasy, bro.
Bro,
I'm
he brought
like,
me
bro,
a
are you
championship
serious?
in fantasy. I gotta put him, bro.
Oh. I don't even know why he likes Vegas. Like, I really
I
don't
like the
understand.
Patriots now. You know Cam used to cut his grass. That's what he said.
Bro, Cam, bro. He grew up in South Fulton with me, bro.
No lie. I'm a
Cut my
Cam
grass
fan.
with it,
Though.
Uncle, bro.
I'm a Cam fan too, though, so I feel him on that.
Me and John with the Westlake, bro. We don't, bro.
You don't got a top 5, I assume, Derek.
Demond gave it, but we don't have to do that if you don't want.
Oh, I didn't know you remember.
Top 5, no debating. Top 5.
Yeah, we can do top 5 Gunna and Thugs.
I got mine's already made. So top 5 Thug and Gunna collabs. My number 5 is King Kong off Slime Season 2. Number 4, Cop Me a Foreign off Drip Season 1. Number 3, Dollars on My Head from Wanna. Number 2, Surf from So Much Fun. And then number 1, Diamonds, So Much Fun Deluxe. That's my top 5.
Diamond.
There's a lot you could choose from.
No hot?
Nah, Hot not my top 5. I got 3-headed snake. I got 3-headed snake above Hot, and I might got Tomorrow Till Infinity over that too.
Oh man, that's too hard for me to do, bro.
But yeah, I got it.
Derek always go over it. I got 10, bro.
I'm talking about something else, boy. I can do mine on top of my head.
What you about to tell us?
I got to tell you after this podcast because it's gonna cut the scene. My top 5 Thug and Gunna collabs off the top of my head. Let me go. I got Dollars on My Head. I got Surf. I got Caught Me a Foreign. I got what's it called? My Jeans. I think that's what it's called.
Dirty Shoes.
Huh?
You talking about slime language?
On Drip Harder. Yeah, My Jeans. It's Thug. Yeah. Yeah.
John, Jalen.
Yeah, My Jeans off that. Off of and I got one more. I go. Ooh.
It was hard for me to leave OK off, but Baby on that. I was just talking about like Gunna and Thug.
No King Kong.
I got King Kong in my top 5.
Oh my god.
King Kong, yeah, King Kong can go 5.
Yeah. I got probably those same mix of songs like OK, Surf, 3-Headed Snake, Dollars on My Head, and probably what's that song on Drip or Drown too. That's it.
Yeah, you said three-headed snake.
Yeah,
Who you said?
three-headed snake is hard.
And probably my jeans. I probably heard this one.
Rats on my. That's a fire song, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody named Floyd
Tomorrow, tomorrow to
Floyd Mayweather, but he
infinity.
don't really got a big part on it though.
I know.
Yeah,
I
he
know.
don't.
Nobody named Floyd Mayweather.
And then, he didn't even list him as a credit on it. Like, if you didn't, because when I first was listening to, it, I was like, this is not just him. It's multiple.
Yeah.
Like, because it's like, and then Quavo, Offset,
Yeah.
him, and Gunna.
Gunna
Yeah.
verse
Gunna got
like
the
really
shortest
short.
part.
And
Gunna got 4 bars,
And
four, 6 bars. Yeah, Travis on there.
And then
Gunna got
nobody
4, 6
named
bars.
none of the song off Slime and B, Big Slimes, and she bumped the head.
Oh yeah, well, I could put Big Slimes in there. I could put Big Slime.
Yeah,
in there.
Big Slime is hard.
I thought she bumped the head was harder than Big Slimes.
Shut up,
Yeah.
man.
The thug verse.
Honestly, the best song on there though, me is "I Got Time," and that shot the guy on there. "I Got Time" is my favorite on there.
My girl like what's the second song on there?
Go Crazy.
Go Crazy, yeah, she love that song.
I
Everybody
got
like that
time.
song, though.
Yeah. I got time. I thought it was Gun on that song when I first heard it. Then I was like, nah. And I looked at the credits. I was like, that's not Gunna. Bump the head is
My
like
top-
that. Big Slimes is. Big Slimes.
My
is-
my top 5 Gunna. Caught me a form, bruh. For me, we got to put it in order, or I can just.
You don't gotta be in order.
Caught me a foreign, King Kong. I'm gonna go Hot because the first time I heard Hot, I just thought it was just hard.
Disgusting.
Yeah, the first time I was just like, this is ridiculous. Probably three-headed. Yeah, I'm gonna go three-headed snake next, and then Tomorrow Till Infinity, bro. Like I gotta throw that in there, like, bro.
Oh, off of
Yeah,
Beautiful Thugger Girl.
the girl.
bro. Hard, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. Thug really might be the best to come out of Atlanta, bro. Like he really might.
I think so.
Everything he attached to is like great.
Bruiser?
Nope.
No top 5 Gunna and Thug.
I don't listen to Gunna like that.
You don't like Gunna?
I did not say I did not like Gunna, Jalen. I said
Why don't you listen to him like that?
because I don't.
Because you're too busy
I
listening to Pusha T.
haven't listened to a Pusha T song since 2019.
Bruh,
Leave
you
me
gonna
alone.
stop sleeping on my
Come
boy.
on, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
You can listen to Pusha T new song?
He has a new song.
I think he dropped a song this year.
I've been listening to that Life of Pierre 4. I went back to listen to Pimp a Butterfly.
5 of his songs are in my top 100 now.
I listened to Rico Nasty album. That's hard. And I'm listening to Pop Smoke. And I'm listening to some unreleased TK that's on SoundCloud.
Okay. Pull up in the drunk like I am slide.
Why don't they have Christian Dior Denim Flow on Apple Music?
I don't know, Jalen. Do I work for Apple? I'm messing with you, bro.
You might.
They didn't put it on there because they I forgot why they didn't put it on there. They ain't never
Definitely.
been on there.
It's definitely a top 5 Kanye song, in my opinion. Like I love that song.
That's like The Prayer by Kid Cudi. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, The Prayer by Kid Cudi is dog. I used to love Kid Cudi back in the day until he released. What was the one album
Why
he
you
released,
sit
bro?
up like that, boy? Got excited.
Because, bro.
I feel you, bro. Man on the Moon, probably top 3 my lifetime album.
Yeah, Man on the Moon, bro, and Man on the Moon 2. I think that's the
Man on
one.
Moon 2 is good, but Man on the Moon is like, as far as debut albums, that's probably like my number 1.
Debut albums, that's your number 1. Are
What?
you sure about that?
Man on the Moon?
You want to go fact check that?
Yeah. I mean, 2009 from where I was in my life? Come on, man.
I
Who
do
your
it.
favorite artist right now? Who your favorite artist right now, Damon?
Come on, bro. Where's Khalifa, man?
Is better than Rolling Papers?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Rolling Papers was a good debut.
Yeah, the Man on the Moon.
I was just messing with the mind, guys. It's okay.
Day and Night. You could drop Day and Night now, and that song still be hard.
Facts.
It'd be hard, but it'd be weird for the time.
No, it would be hard.
I said it would be hard, but it'd be weird for the times.
No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be weird.
Thank me later.
Thank me later, boy.
Yeah.
You could thank me now.
Yeah.
That shut it down, boy. Whew.
Yeah, Shut It Down was hard.
I gotta wait till I get married, boy. Wait till I get married, boy.
Better than Playboy Cardi, Damon.
Put Shut It Down on repeat.
Better than what, Jay? Bro?
Playboy Cardi, self-titled Playboy Cardi.
That was an album.
Better than the Bar to Six?
Man, better than Die Lit.
Ooh,
Yeah, it is.
Is that better?
that's a great
Better than
debate.
Die Lit, Jalen.
It's what better than Dalit,
Man on the Moon.
bro.
You said debut?
I
Is it better
I
than
don't
My
wanna
Crazy
answer
Life?
that, bro.
Now,
I don't want to answer that.
Is it better than My Crazy Life?
Yes.
Out
Oh,
of your damn
hold on, hold
Man on
on,
the Moon better.
hold on.
The only album I think you could really have is
My Crazy Life.
in my opinion, is Rodeo. And then
You got
My
to slow
Crazy
down
Life,
there.
My Crazy Life might have been better than Rodeo, for real.
Yeah, My Crazy Life was
My Crazy Life was crazy.
ridiculous,
But I don't know if it's better than Rodeo.
Yeah,
Bro, John,
bro.
My Crazy Life dropped when we were seniors in high
Bruh,
school, bro.
John, you appreciate storytelling. It
You
has
know,
a
John
story.
literally saying the skits. John saying the skits. He was like,
It's
you know what I'm saying? He was like, hey man, I got that blood on me right now, or whatever that part is. At the end,
The project was creative. He had a video that came out with it that was 15 minutes long. I think that helped me like him more. But musically, it was a great album that was produced and engineered with the skits, like y'all said. I like
My
the
Crazy Life
and
was
it damn
amazing.
showing better than this album.
PPT, Meet the Flockers.
Wrap it up,
Okay.
then.
Yeah,
Ain't
my-
hey,
my
hey,
kid,
Jalen, ain't better
Who
than
do you
this.
love? Really be?
Wrap it up.
When I
He
was
dropped
young.
this at 16 years old. 16 years old.
Man,
Or
listen.
17.
I'm thinking of debuts.
Nah,
10K was 10K was straight, yeah.
I mean,
that a
one
podcast?
is the debut album.
Is that a podcast, guys?
Trip,
Sounds like
it's
a
better than
podcast.
love. It's better than Life's a Trip. A Love Letter to You 3.
Yes.
I'm messing with mine. Hey Jalen, don't make those sounds, boy. You better go listen to some Super Red.
No, listen.
Oh,
I
wait,
like a few
wait,
Trippie
debut?
Red songs.
Is it better than Control?
What? Is what better than Control?
Man on the Moon.
Yeah,
She.
I like Control, but I mean,
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Control is, bro. She ain't dropped the album since, bro, and it's still right. It's been 2017, bro. She riding the album
It's better than Good
2017.
Kid, Mad City, Jalen.
what's
The album came out 2017, and she just performed it at the Roots picnic with Michelle Obama 2 days ago.
I ain't a Kendrick fan, but Good Kid, Mad City is nuts. Like that album is crazy.
I love me some SZA, but Control ain't on Man on the Moon, bro.
Yeah, Cudi's like impact, like his impact on the culture is just like ridiculous.
If somebody can drop an album and then not drop for 3 years, almost 4, what does that tell you?
No one, bro, but
And she's
Cudi
still touring and
Cudi
making money off of that album.
A debut
Cudi
album.
still
At
is making. He probably still making bread off that though.
But Cudi got better albums than her.
Bro, listen, Cudi's just it's not a fair comparison.
It's not, bro.
It's not a fair
Victory
comparison.
Lap, is Man on the Moon better than Victory Lap?
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, yeah,
You're talking out the side of your neck.
That's really not fair, bro, because, like,
yeah,
if
bro. It's
he could've labeled any
different
of those
types of
albums,
music, bro.
He really could have, but he didn't.
The
Cudi was
whole
like,
album?
Nipsey is an outlier. And
The whole album, though? Like, don't get me wrong. I downloaded Man on the Moon, too. But the whole, bro, it's not the, bro.
You got,
Yeah,
you
the
got
whole album not all
I'm
that.
gonna just name hits because everything ride to me. But you got Heart of the Lion, you got
Hard,
Solo Dolo, Day and Night,
stupid hard.
Intergalactic,
Oh
Alive,
my god,
Make Her Say, Pursuit of Happiness. Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Cudi's on.
Yeah. You skip Soundtrack to My Life, so that's how I know you're not really talking
Cudi's
about
on. Yeah, soundtrack to my life gotta be
That
on.
was my five. The soundtrack
Soundtrack to My Life is like literally one of the most acclaimed songs off that album, though.
I hear you, but it has a star on it. That's why I tried not to name it, but I couldn't.
Soundtrack to My Life, Solo Dolo. I don't have Heart of a Lion. But I think I do like that song. I can't remember. Sky Might Fall Straight.
I'm
Intergalactic,
alive.
Alive. Every time. It's a good song. Bro, but y'all. Higher, Up and Away, Man on the Moon. Did y'all download TGIF? Is there any love?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I was listening to Is There Any Love when
Y'all
he
some
had
people that happy
Wale.
make her say no. I can see y'all downloading them too, huh?
Yeah, like what?
I don't.
What you mean?
I didn't download.
Bro, I had the Cudi mixtape in the Walkman back in the day. Like, what is you saying?
Well,
Like,
I'm naming debuts, and I'm just not liking.
I am a little biased. The only album I don't have a full Cudi is Speed and Bullet to Heaven. So
that's the album I was talking about. Speed and Bullet to Heaven. I don't know what he was thinking about when he made that, bro. But
it's Beavis and Butthead.
it was garbage, and I was
that's
upset.
literally might be the worst album I've ever heard.
Yeah, it was really bad.
It's that bad.
It was unbearable.
Hey,
I downloaded one song on there, bro, and I went back one day. I was like, let me listen to this Kid Cudi song. Let me see why I downloaded it. I was like, what am I thinking?
what was that album called with Immortal on it? Isn't it Indie Cut? Indie Cut
got the fire on it. Indie Cut was fire.
I think
Indie Cut is good.
I think it goes Man on the Moon 2, Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying, Indie Cut, and then
I think
Satellite
Indie Cut
Flight.
is above.
I don't even know what Passion, Pain, and whatever. You just said it is.
I gotta go to a Kid Cudi concert.
I didn't like that Satellite album.
I have to.
So yeah.
Oh, Satellite wasn't good, but Balmain Jeans was.
No,
That's the only song I downloaded.
Top 5 Cudi song though. That's the crazy part about it. I said that's a top 5 song by Cudi.
Balmain Jeans is a top 5 Kid Cudi song. Yes.
It's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that album is like bottom.
No, the album is so bad. It's like his second to worst album, but it's literally his top 5 song on there.
But like, dude is like really influential though. Like seriously, like he's probably like top 5 most influentials. He like
really,
the most.
If you count Cudi albums, you gotta count Wizard and Kids See Ghosts.
Oh, Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying. I hated that album.
Yeah, I don't like that album either.
Tripping. He had Rose Golden with Willow. He had
like it. Baptized in Fire. Trash. Bro,
hey, that's a podcast.
Isn't Frequency on that album?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, Frequency is amazing,
Eternity,
bro.
Mature Nature. Come on.
That album wasn't it. Surfing was very underwhelming.
I don't know, bro.
That wasn't it for me, bro.
Kid Cudi is like every other album for me, or every other project. Cause then Kid See Ghosts, I was like, boy, Kid Cudi, boy.
Yeah.
He dropped the Scots, and I'm like,
but that went number 1 though.
The Scots is garbage.
It's first number 1.
It's so bad though. It's so bad. I was like, it's crazy he never had another
number 1 because of Travis.
And number 1s don't mean nothing to me because your boy just went 6ix9ine went number 1 with Shorty, and then 9's number 34. What does that tell you?
You wouldn't have most of Travis' discography without Kid Cudi.
I didn't discredit Kid Cudi. I just said that. I could call some stuff bad, bro. If I was in the studio with Kid Cudi, I'd be like, hey, bro, this ain't it.
It wasn't for you, Derek. It was mainly for Bruiser. His tone with that one was disrespectful.
It wasn't. It was true.
Kid Cudi influenced me too, bro. Kid Cudi the reason I feel like I could hum on the track. No cap.
Facts. I think he made the harmonizing thing on tracks the most popular.
But go ahead, wrap it up so I can talk about what I want to talk about.
Is that a podcast?
Sounds like a podcast.
Yeah, can we do this so I can talk about what I want to talk about?
Quiet. Let me do it. Let me do my monologue. Shut up. And this will conclude episode 65 of the PACT Life Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are available to you on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and YouTube. Follow us on PACT Life Power, PACT Life Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Beside me, we got Devon, guys.
Copy some PACT brand merch.
Diagonal with me, we got my brother
Cutthroat, new merch on the way, new songs on the way. Like next week, like Friday, like.
Below me, we got late arrival, JB.
Got the new merch, man. It's on the way.
And last but not least, we got also late arrival, Mr. Jonathan Marshall.
Got the new merch. Not wearing it, but Black Lives Matter.
Facts.
Thank you.
Sorry, bro. I was late because I had kids.
Black Lives Matter.
And shout out Fave. He had to go early, but at least the episode not longer than the last episode. We went 3 hours last episode.
And Fave don't like Baker.
And Fave does not like Baker. I like to point that out as well, viewers. Thank you for rocking with us. Episode 65, episode 66 next week. And we out of here.
New Pack Life.